Today on the Celestial War.
But I like your attitude. You're in.
Really?
I'm gonna go on a quest. Oh my god!
Rob's killing
I
off.
admire your
Half of the Sunken
enthusiasm,
City.
Linda. Anyone who wants to be in Gnome Patrol.
That was the last day we saw Rocky Finn. As when he went outside the Red City, Linda immediately killed everyone.
Will they survive? Audio Dungeon.
Good evening. What is up? It is time for Audio Dungeon. It is Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are live. Welcome. I'm Tony Hansen, your host and DM, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew: Ross Pataro, Dan Isgro, Damian Scro, Brooke Armstrong, Vinny Pro, Tom Kokoza in the virtual world, and as last week, our guest once again, Seth Price from My D&D. So, guys, last episode was pretty intense. There's a lot of stories going on, a lot of things happening. So, yeah.
Very intense.
Would you say no what?
Gnome Patrol.
No.
Gnome Patrol.
Gnome Patrol is a thing now.
I am so glad I said that.
I love it.
Amazing.
Gnome Patrol's a thing. You know, Holgar was at the ballet. Gnome Patrol, you know, your whole actually episode was just Gnome Patrol. It was just, every time I get back to you, it's a pleasure.
I didn't even want to play my character last week. I was more interested in
I just want to do lampshade the whole time.
Oh my God, lampshade. Nobody's my daughter lampshade. So,
It was so uncanny. It's exactly like my mom.
yeah, so today's episode is called World on Fire. This world is on fire! Right?
Scary.
Exactly.
No, right.
That was
this guy.
more fun way.
No.
Right.
What?
I don't think it's actually as, pleasant as that sounds.
It was.
Yeah, no.
Because that's...
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. You at least you know what I'm talking about. So now you understand. So,
He's right.
so
sky's
yes,
red.
the skies are red. The skies are red. Drogano has come back, and there was a big reveal there. Holgar turned to the Archmage, and he came back, tried to stop Drogano from coming, but it all the way it went down. You got to watch. It's a great episode. It turns things around, and now. That's not happening. So things are going on.
We had this big build-up, and then no.
Yeah. Without further ado, let us begin. We're going to start with the gang in the tower. Last week, you guys met Morty, who is now he's all grown up. And Morty ushered you guys in with a female, like an archer. And they brought you up to the top of the tower where you were trying to leave from. You guys found that interesting carved note, which you heard it sonically, and it basically told you to get out of the tower. The Red Goblin's looking for you, and it gave you some sort of riddle. Did anybody write down what the riddle was?
Yes. Hold on.
I have it in my notes.
It's here somewhere in my notebook.
Somewhere on page 5, I wrote it
Yeah,
down.
wait. One broken, one hidden, and one... No, I didn't
Only
write it. I didn't
if I
really
could
write it
understand my
I can
handwriting.
only
And
understand
one is illegible.
Let's see.
down well. Something deep.
I think it says
something deep. Yeah.
He wouldn't write he would say
2 weeks in a row for you, Tom. 2 weeks for you, buddy. Just for you.
Thank you so much for 500 stars from Scott Weber. Holgar has a Patreon bonus rage from me, still 22 years later.
Thank you.
That's
Nat.
good. Very happy to be
Just,
back.
just be
yes.
honest. You wanted to play at home because you were sitting behind the desk in your underwear and your shirt. And
I was
really
like, here it
bad,
comes.
right?
It's another pants-off joke.
You were totally pantsless. Let's be honest. You were nice and comfortable.
Yes.
at home.
Why do you think I'm not pantsless now?
Pants. Is that why you're wearing this sweatshirt?
Yeah.
Because you're cold?
It's not a sweatshirt. It goes all the way down to my feet.
It's a tunic.
dress.
It's a tunic.
It's what are those things people were wearing years ago?
The
Tunic.
nightgowns?
The Snuggie? Is that?
Oh my gosh!
Nuggies.
That would just cover the front. What are you wearing
It's an
in the
audio
back?
dungeon Dougie. It's a Dougie, audio Dougie.
A dungy.
A Dougie is something totally different. But
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
let's
It's a doggy.
oh.
Yeah, no.
move along. So dance. Yeah.
Then I'm just trying to make a clever wordplay, but that's not working.
If you guys would like some
Yeah.
Audio Dungeon branded Snuggies, let us know in the comments. We'll get them out there to you.
Go let the scour of the
We'll
world.
make it
together.
happen.
Offer. That's going to have to...
One
They're going to ask for that.
1,000 stars from Ren. This is the third roll against Tony. I mean, Lampshade. I gave 2 last week. Your bud Ren. Thank you, Ren.
Ren is all in against Tony.
Oh my God.
I love it.
Ren, thank you for.
Ren is
Ren's like, get to the show and watch the show. I just want to ruin the show. So yeah, I mean, watch the show however it makes you happy.
He's not ruining the show. He's making it better for
That's right.
the 6 of us.
Yes, that's my perspective. So
That's
yes.
awesome.
So yeah, guys, check out Patreon. A lot of stuff going on, but let's get going. You guys are on a tower and you're waiting for this is Damien, this is Brooke, and this is Tom, and you're joined by Morty. Okay, so Botorius, Abyssia, and Findalar. You guys are waiting for the airship to come over, and the airship does come over. A red ship comes soaring through the sky towards the top of the tower where you and your party stand. Morty very confidently moves toward, grabbing the rope, and holds it steady while motioning to climb aboard. Along the side of the ship, you see 12 ports for cannons and the name the Blackwater Bandit. Somehow, Scro disapproves. The Blackwater Bandit. Somehow, the ship from your voyage survived all these years and was repurposed.
Wow.
Oh my God.
On top of the ship, you
Cool.
see excited gnomes who are trying to get a glimpse of their new guests. Do you climb aboard?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be a no, Scro.
Screw's like, screw, I'm going to
No, that was
Goblin
a
Wars.
positive. That was.
That
you
was
know,
like a- yeah.
it was.
That's your positive?
Like I approve.
Well, at
yeah.
the time.
Let me hear a positive from him again.
No.
Get
it wasn't
outta
like that. You didn't do that. You went.
I can't recreate that. It was in the moment.
You did different.
I can't recreate that at the moment.
It was like it should. That's what it should.
There's a
be.
question right now. It is a yes or no question. Do you want an audio Dungeon Snuggie? It's on Facebook right now. If you want to answer yes or no, please let us know because, we're dying to know. I'm going to write. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to write. I'm going to write anything. So you guys all climb aboard. Yes, Findalar,
Yes.
you're on?
Yes.
Yes.
You climb the rope and are assisted on top by gnomes wearing black tunics with the white sigil of the keeper.
See them in
Nothing.
Snuggies now.
They appear
I
to be
just see
blankets that
They're
have
all,
sleeves.
they're all wearing Snuggies. You want to make that a thing? They're all wearing
Yes,
Snuggies?
please.
Okay, so let me start off again.
Oh,
You
man.
climb the rope and are assisted on top by gnomes wearing black Snuggies with white sigils of the keeper. You look around the ship, and as you try to look around, you can't help but look back to the gnomes and the Snuggies that they're wearing.
Wishing you had
clothes.
one.
You have so
Wishing
many
you
questions
had-
about the airship, but you have to ask first about the Snuggies.
Interesting clothes in the future.
Very convenient.
So, you look around the ship, despite the Snuggies, to see an ingenious web of ropes and sails and flaps. The ship also has a whole fleet of gnomes and humans aboard who seem to be delighted by the sight of the three of you. Many shout, "You have returned! We are saved!" Mortimer gives you a second and then motions you down steps into the vast underdeck of the ship. After walking down, you walk across a ramp that brings you to the back of the ship, to which looks like a captain's area. You walk inside, and inside you see a chair and desk. Morty closes the door and sits down behind the desk.
What?
Guys, I'm so glad that we got you out of there. There's a lot that you have to catch up on right now. We have about probably about a half an hour of voyage right now, and once we get there into our light, I'm sure Kelkin will tell you even more. But I imagine you have a lot of questions, so ask me.
This is all very impressive.
This is your ship, Morty?
Yeah, I'm a captain now.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Congratulations. This is
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, well,
Very nice.
it's the ship was built by Rhaegar. They repurposed all their ships, and they did us a favor, and they repurposed this one. So it's the only one we got. But
How are we in the air
Like old
right
times.
now?
I can show
but
you
in the water.
if you want to see it. I can show you after.
I would love that.
It's really awesome.
Oh my God.
What's happening? Why is the sky color the sky is?
Oh, that.
Why are you our light? Like what's going on?
Thanks
Who
for-
else is Archer with you.
Thanks for asking the important question.
Thanks for
I was so distracted by the boat and the old stuff.
Snuggies.
Who is
Snuggies, would you like to know more?
These future clothes, they're so interesting.
Okay.
How did the Red Goblin know that we would be there? How did you know we would be there?
Okay, so
Start.
so a lot of questions. I thought you were gonna ask about the Snuggies, but I'll put that answer
We'll have to
away,
read that
deep, deep,
later.
far away.
We do want one though.
We'll pocket that one for later.
So,
I totally voted yes.
Me too. So did I.
of course, so did I.
We should
So-
all get them now. We have to.
Yes, definitely. We're playing Snuggies, and people are like, "What is this show about?"
It's very cold in the studio.
That's all. So, okay, so basically, when you guys left, I from what I know, you guys were trying to avoid everything, you know, with the Dragano coming back, but it didn't work. Holgar went down to the trial, and I didn't see it firsthand. I was there in the Red City, but I wasn't there firsthand. But whatever happened, Dragano came, and it has something to do with Holgar attacking Wexel with some kind of like arcane energy from the Archmage. That's what Onyx was saying, and he was attacking Hadheld and Wexel at the same time, and Hadheld was trying to make a shield and stop it and everything else, and then Hadheld fell, and then at the very end Wexel reached down and tried to do the same thing that Hel was doing and tried to use the ring, and we don't know what he was doing or what his intention was, but whatever happened, it destroyed the ring of Indaria, and the seer who was there said that because that ring was destroyed and the other ring that you have, Findalar, was gone, that the magic wasn't enough to hold, and that brought Dragano. Sorry to tell you that. It's not the best news. But that's what happened.
It's crazy. It makes no sense.
But if Dragano has returned, how is the world still here?
The seer said to everyone, and I was actually in this meeting, the seer said he thinks because the last ring is still intact, that Dragano is not just eradicating the world. But every day there's all different types of things that are happening in the sky, and this is not counting the creatures that have been unleashed upon the world. It's terrible. It's like I've never been to hell like you guys at the core, but it seems like all those creatures are here now, and there's all these creatures that we've never seen before or heard about, and there's times where there's literally like a tornado of fire in the air, and people have to evacuate. There's been fire rain, and there's been thunderstrikes, and it's been described to me by Kelkin that Dragano is like destroying the world from outside and inside. Like he's eating it at a time. And if the third ring wasn't in existence, they believe that would have been the end of Indaria completely. All of a sudden you feel the ship start moving. You feel the motion of it, and you take off.
Wow.
I gotta get up there. I can answer one of the questions real quick, and then we can talk again.
Do you know where Holgar and Arky are? And Thistle?
Arky, I think, is in the Sunken City. I think he's back at the shop. He's running the shop again. He was mayor for many years, and that's where I think he is. Thistle pretty much never stopped. Thistle has been on an adventure the entire time you left, and I think now he's down underneath Dunehammer, the Dwarven kingdom. Holgar, I heard a lot of different things about Holgar, and the last thing I heard was that he was taken prisoner by the Queen.
What?
So that's pretty much it. But let me get up to the top, and be comfortable. Sit here for a little bit, just relax. I'll have him bring down some food so you can eat a bit, and we'll be in Arlight soon.
Thank you, Morty.
You got it.
Captain.
No problem. You can just call me Morty.
Captain Morty.
He walks upstage, closes the door. Role play real quick.
So,
What?
what? It seems like your ring is the only thing keeping us from total destruction at this point.
Yeah, but it also seems like once again I've made the wrong choice. That perhaps if I had stayed behind, even if Holgar did whatever he did or Wexel did whatever he did, my ring might have been enough to stop this from happening instead of the last 22 years. Darius being Yeti.
Man, you made the best choice you could have.
It could have been
In the
destroyed
moment.
as well, Finn.
Yeah.
Maybe this is
Could have been
a
worse.
bit of hope that was
Right.
the luck we needed.
Right. Had you stayed, you might have lost yours as well. So,
All right.
it's possible.
Okay. I'll roll with that for now. This is. I don't know what to do. You know, like.
1,000 stars from Scott Weber, I believe I'm reading it correctly. He wants to know, before the end of the episode, he wants to know what is happening with Lump. I
Yes.
don't know if I'm ready to reveal that
Yeah.
yet.
Oh!
Don't know.
Well, thank
Wow.
you for the stars.
So
Thank you,
Yeah.
Scott.
what we're going to do is
Scott.
we'll make that a reroll. And I don't know if you're meeting today. You might. You might not. Okay, we're going to go over to Arky right now.
All right.
Arky stands in Smithy's tavern and catches a glimpse of the back of the head of someone he knows. The tavern is busy, and as it usually is, and you begin weaving your way in and out of the patrons. Finally, you arrive and look upon Jacques. Jacques is sitting back. He's got his foot up, and he has the cool steampunk airship goggles on like this. And you see his face is like black and like charred, all like this. And he's sitting there. He's got the cigarette in, and he's just like, "Oh, Arky,
Jacques!
hey!" He goes over, he hugs you.
Jacques!
He
It's
goes,
been
"What?
so long. What are you doing here?
Oh my God, man. How have you been? You been good?
Yeah, just running the shop. Pretty much.
Well, that's good. That's good. You're busy now, right? I see that shop. You always got people in there.
Things are going well, but what have you been up to?
I've been at Rhaegar. I've been doing. They have all sorts of cool things they're doing with the crystals. So I've been there. I did a couple of missions in between, and it's been a few years since I've seen you, at least. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, trying to stay alive.
Oh, good.
I'll buy you an ale. Can we get one ale over here? You see that they're bringing an ale over. So, what are you doing? What's going on?
Oh, well, nothing much. It's been, I don't know, I'm starting to get, feeling a little stagnant here. I wonder if it's time to get back out there.
Oh,
Like the old days.
that is perfect, Arky. I was going to come see you in the morning, and I make my way. I make my way actually to the Red City.
Red City?
Well, Goblin City, they're calling it now. But yeah, I want you to come with me, like old times and stuff.
We were just talking about that.
Who's we?
Me and the whole gnome crew. I point to the table where they all are. Lampshade and Corny and the rest of them.
Hey, guys. What's going on, guys?
Hello.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Courtney, how have you been?
Which one is Corny? Which one of you is
Tom.
Corny?
Tom.
You can't tell?
I'm Shirky.
And Glinkle. What's going on, Glinkle?
Oh, nothing much.
Great.
How you doing, Jack?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. So, okay, listen. So this is cool. If you and your gnome pals want to come on a mission, so there are. I found out recently a whole bunch of stuff. There are tens of thousands of red knights in chains under the city. Now, how much you know about the Red Goblin?
Not much.
So this guy's name is Kanos, and apparently he came into power right after everything went down, and everyone, obviously everyone left the Red City. Everyone scattered and tried to get away from the fire and everything else. Everybody went to the coast and everything else. But this guy apparently is a part of the original, the real lineage, the blood lineage of the Red City to be king. King Argon came in as an avatar and that disrupted that a long time ago. And he is hell-bent, to put it simply, he is hell-bent on the fact that all of you, I guess me included, but it's really you and all the heroes, caused Dragano to come. And that the fact that Dragano came is because you are all guilty in that trial that should have happened, and we are paying retribution for it. So he has started all this this order called the Order of Vengeance, and it's all these knights that actually stayed with him, and they believe in the true lineage of the Red City, and that we've strayed from it, and Argon led us astray, and the heroes led us astray, and all this stuff, and everyone else that did not go along with what he did, that did stay after all this crazy stuff that went around, they were put in chains, and they're doing whatever they're doing underneath in some kind of slave labor and all this stuff. So I knew that somebody took over. I was in Rhaegar. I was south of Sunken City in the battle with Rhaegar forces, and I knew this guy took over, but I didn't know the extent of it. The Red Goblin, this guy is powerful, but he's a man though. We have to be able to take this guy. It's not like we're fighting the necromancer, like in the old days. He's a guy. Yes, he's got the magic, and he's very skilled, but whatever he's doing, and I don't know what, I feel like it's better than sitting here and just waiting for the world to die. I'm getting tired, I'm getting older.
Yeah, if these knights are being held captive, but it's been a while. How do you know they're even still alive?
There was a guy named Yaris, and this guy escaped, and he made his way to Ravenclaw. The information I know came from hearsay. I haven't met the guy. But it's the first thing I can think of that we can do. I can't fight fire in the sky. And Rhaegar, a lot of things are going on, but, there's nothing to do. We can't fight. I can't fight this enemy in front of me. There's nobody to fight. So this is a way to do something.
No, I agree. If they're trapped, we have to try and help them. These things are important. We can't just think about Dragano in the big picture. But it's going to be tough getting into the Red City. Getting them out. Do you have a plan?
I have something I brought from Rhaegar.
Oh.
Yes.
What? Tell me.
I'll show you. Drink his ale. Drink your ale.
Glug, glug.
Only 2 glugs?
I'm full.
Rob, there's a sound effect. Wow. Season 4.
I'm really advancing as a player.
In this season, other people do sound effects. So he takes you out to the harbor, and you see there's a whole bunch of gnomes in there, and you see they're pulling off something off the ship, and there's a big, long, wide gangway, and you see it looks like a Panzer tank. It's a gnomish, to you, it would be like a gnomish super tank. Rolls off. It's huge. And he's like, yes, this is my new love. Yes. This is what I want.
So he went from being a stealthy rogue to full frontal assault, blow things up, whatever.
I call it Lucille.
I was going to let you guys name it right now, actually. What do you want to name it?
Lucille.
No.
No?
No.
Pansy?
No. Come on, guys.
Pansy?
How about
Valencia.
Detonator.
Master Blaster?
Crusher.
Tony is not like any
Ooh,
of
that's
these.
good.
What kind of a name are you looking
How
for?
about the Beast?
Yeah, what kind of a name are you looking for?
Oh, the Beast. The Beast is cool.
You're
I
more
like
of
that. I
a,
don't know. A good name. I don't know. When you hear it, it just jumps at you, right?
Um,
Or,
Come on, gnomes. You all create them for a living.
the Crushinator.
The Crushinator.
Yeah.
I don't like a nator.
That's it.
How about Bloody Retribution?
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. You guys think. Hold on. If you guys want to think about it and give a name, I'll let you name it.
All right.
Rapture.
Rapture.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not
Big
bad.
Boomer.
The big boomer.
Well, you used that last year, remember?
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
That was clever what Brooke just did. Brooke just said, I don't want to use your idea, so I'm going to tell you, you have to say yes to it, that we already used it.
Okay.
That was brilliant. And take 15 experience points.
That's what you call forcing a hand.
Yes, there you go. Very nice. Well done.
That was brilliant. Nope, we used that already. Right? I guess so.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he shows you. You see the Rapture. I like the Rapture. Okay, he comes out and he goes, "Okay, Rapture's a good name. Write the Rapture on it. We need to give it a good name." And so some of the gnomes just like give a salute. And they start getting some stuff out and writing it. He's like, wait. Do we have anyone else that has better artistic skills? Get that guy. What's that guy's name? What's the guy's name that he's got?
Yes.
Gerald?
The guard?
Oh, no,
Yes,
no,
is he
the
still
painter,
here?
Gerald.
Gerald?
that's right.
Yeah,
He has a shop now, and he does art and such.
Yeah, his shop's right down the
Okay, we're going to get Gerald to do a mural on the side of it. It's going to say Rapture. It's going to be really cool. Okay, we're getting that done.
As if he didn't stick out enough with a tank.
Who are you? Why are you such a naysayer?
He's gonna blend into every museum they drive through.
Yes.
Yellow.
Okay, we're going to drink to the Rapture. Come on, we're going back to the bar.
All right.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna head over to Thistle and Kuzra. Oh, I should have actually said his name again.
Oh, yes,
Damn
waiting.
it! Say it right now. What is it?
Kuzra.
Damn it! Okay.
Give it up to
Don't give me 2 minutes. Sorry, Seth.
Thistle and Kuzra, you begin your climb down a chiseled set of steps in the rock face to what appears to be an underground city. A large lake is off to your right, filled with farmers harvesting mushrooms, moss, and fungi. Others fish in the middle in like a small rowboat. To your left is a new part of the city that you can tell wasn't there before, at least maybe not years before, you're not sure. But to your left is a new part of the city. It seems as thousands of dwarves are building out caves into homes. These dwarves look different than the others in height and build. In the center of the city is a giant, unexplainable elven tree in the center of the city, standing over 20 feet tall. Next to it, smaller trees have emerged as well. Finally, deeper in the city, you see a large fortified structure. I'm doing my voiceover read right now. I'm not doing DM voice. Finally, deeper in the city, you see a large fortified structure. No doubt a place of defense if the city was attacked. Around the structure is hundreds of small stone homes, most with smoke coming from the chimney on top. Rocks litter the ground.
Oh, God.
Wow. 2 guards make their way out to you, with more assembling behind in the distance.
Halt! You are trespassing on Greystone. What do you seek here?
We come in peace. I come to speak with...
I do go in pieces.
Yes. I come to speak with your lord.
Our lord, you come to see the king.
I do.
What about?
The dire straits of this planet, actually.
What?
I don't know if you guys have been topside recently, but a lot of fire and brimstone falling from the sky, and yeah,
There's fire and brimstone here in the dark as well.
that's unfortunate. So I actually have a couple of questions for you, because I need to know what I'm getting into here. How are we looked at? Like no. If I were to turn around to tell somebody like, "Hey, I'm Thistle," like, are they gonna be like,
I can't tell you that. You don't know.
"Oh, all right," or
Imagine meeting a new alien race or a new race you've never met before. How do they see me? You don't know.
No, I mean like in general, like I mean above world too. Like if I go to a city and like somebody finds out who I am, do they?
It's all sorts of things across the rainbow.
So some places love me, some places hate
That's like a
me.
Brooke Armstrong answer.
So some places love me, some places hate me. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, it's
Full spectrum
true.
across the rainbow.
Vibrations.
It's true. Yes,
I see.
that's right.
I mean, your
The
vibrations.
That's
you
it,
can see
man.
that's what really matters. If it just depends
Your
on
frequency, man.
where you're at.
What's your frequency, Kenan? Come on, what is it? It's true. All right, go ahead.
Tell me.
You're right.
And the other question I have is, do I know any information about this place?
You know. Okay. You know the fact that these dwarves are separated from the dwarves in Doonhammer above. They are mostly miners, engineers, and such that helped build the vault that you're trying to get to right now. And because of a huge collapse that was like colossal, they were cut off from above. And there is a current, like, harumph.
I love that word.
Yeah, me too. I don't use it. I save it just for situations. I don't overuse it. So as I said, there's a current harumph between these dwarves and the dwarves up top in Dunehammer because they were like, we're left behind. And then they sort of, while they're there, they feel like it's their duty to guard this vault because everything's in the vault is like the most valuable thing considered to them, to any dwarf in the world. That's pretty much what you know.
Do I know anything about the prior expedition here from the other?
No.
No. Okay. I want to know if there was ever contact with the Red City and these people before. Is basically what I'm getting to.
There might have been, but you don't know anything about it.
I was just wondering if I had any clues to that. All right.
Kuzra, if you want to talk as well, you're there. What do you want to do?
Yeah, man. I'm just like along for the ride, you know.
I love it. All right,
This
so
was my man. We're trying to make new friends, and you know, have an awesome time.
Are you a beastborn satyr? Is that correct?
Oh yeah, man. You know my type.
I have never encountered a beastborn.
Well, now you have, and I'm a friend. So,
Yes.
I've never been to your city before, but you have any like good stuff to drink? I'm pretty parched, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, I am sorry to tell you that without proper invitation, I cannot let you into Greystone.
So, like, how would one get proper invitation?
You have to be invited by the king, King Locken.
well, is there any way you can send word to the king? We come as emissaries, and it is fairly important why we're here. I know we weren't invited, but there's really not much communication between your realm and ours above.
Roll a charisma check.
Yeah, it's gonna be garbage, but sure. Oh, I actually rolled pretty high. It's 14. No, would have been a 4. Would have been a 17.
I will pass your message along. If you wish, you can talk to the other dwarves that are setting up their side of the city. They are not from here.
Well,
Perhaps you can seek refuge with them.
where are they hail from?
Ironstone.
Oh. Okay. I'm familiar with Ironstone.
Dude. Hey, Thistle, let's go see if they've got anything good to drink.
Yeah, we should be okay. I hope. Tony, refresh me. Ironstone was...
Ironstone is the only dwarven civilization that you guys. Oh no, there was 2.
There was 2, that's why I'm getting...
No, there were 3 actually. So
It was 22 years ago. He doesn't remember.
yeah, I'm trying to remember which one's which.
Ironstone is the one where you guys saved them from the dragon.
Okay. Okay.
We got the gems.
So then I will definitely go to them.
For 25 experience points, who can name the other 2 cities that you guys went to in the dark? The other 2 dwarvish cities.
Ironstone?
Ironstone is 1. What's the other 2?
Ganderstone?
That sounds right.
No, it is Ganderstone. It's not
Is
a
that
dwarvish.
Ganderstone?
That's not.
That was Ganderstone.
That's not the
No.
one.
Ganderstone is a stone city with that name, but it's not a dwarvish city that you traveled
No.
through.
The Last Bastion? No, that's the one that's in
No.
hell. Oh, right.
Anwar?
Nope.
No.
There's the one with the triad, the evildoers.
That's one.
Oh.
And then
The one that Tom just said is Rock Bottom.
Rock Bottom.
And the other one was mentioned a few times, and you finally went there and you saw the loot on your way back.
Yeah, I don't remember what that one was.
Yeah. Shmengi.
Smengi Bumshibum, that's it. How did you remember that ridiculously made up right now name?
That was amazing.
It's a memory like a steel trap. You just can't,
Steel trap.
It shows you that it was in there because it is an S word. It's Aspires.
Oh, that's funny. I actually have it written down, and I just did not think that was it.
His machine just inspires really
Yeah, it really does.
No, I have no idea, Tony.
It does.
No
Look,
reference.
Maris
had that
at
word.
Spires.
There you go.
Wow.
So, yes.
Better than my notes.
So, yeah, that's what we're going. What do you guys want to do? Are you going to go head over to...
I am going to head over to the Ironstone.
Okay, you guys head over to where Ironstone is, or their setup is. And we're going to jump over to Holgar right now. Holgar. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day of blue skies outside. In the far distance, you can see the fire skies. I think, is that somebody else's computer that keeps happening?
Do I hear that? Was that in game?
Do you guys hear that noise or just me?
Yes.
No,
I
I
heard
hear
it.
So, I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, no, that was me. That was me.
It's loud, and I'm trying to figure out how to turn off email notifications.
Oh, okay. Just do what you can. It's a beautiful day of blue skies outside. You walk to the window and you breathe in. Show me how you breathe in the nice, beautiful air.
Now you got to hack and cough because
Human
all the
breathe in,
all the
half
brimstone.
breathe out. The human half breathes in, and the giant breathes it all out.
Oh, it's very hard to do a different inhale.
Let's see. Try.
Do a different inhale?
Yeah, sure.
That's not bad.
I don't know what that was.
That just got weird.
That was
It's a
good,
beautiful
Dan.
day of blue
That was
skies
good.
outside.
I give you credit on that one.
In the far distance, you can see the fire skies, but they are far from these shores. It is said here in Queensland that the Eternal Father seeks out and burns the wicked, protecting those loyal to he and his daughter, the Queen. Where are the other ancients in all this, you wonder? You don't know. A knock on your door interrupts your thoughts. Your Deep Thoughts by Jack Haney.
I knew you.
Master Holgar, I have a declaration for you.
Declaration?
You open the door.
Who is it?
It's me, your page. I'm just kidding. I just want to see if you open the door if I'm like this with a blade. Sorry, I just messed with you.
Oh, God.
You know the guy, but you recognize
Okay.
him.
Yeah, I opened the door.
Yeah. Stabs you in the chest.
Wow.
You fool. You are to fight in the arena today, in blood combat. Your battles have been great, and the citizens of the almighty and illustrious Queen wish to test your strength even greater. Your fight will be at dusk to honor the fall of Andar and the rise of Dragano, our great father.
Huzzah.
You know you don't have a choice here. It's just like they're telling you when you fight.
Will Her Majesty be in attendance?
I would imagine so. Her Majesty enjoys your fights.
Who am I fighting?
That will be determined once you arrive.
Determined or revealed?
I am not sure.
Okay, what's his name? No,
Quartzel.
you're asking the
What?
wrong person. here.
Quartzel.
Quartzel?
Quartzel.
Quartzel. That's my name. It's Quartzel.
All right.
I love it.
Thank you, Quetzal.
Great. I love when you say it too. It rolls off your
It's
tongue.
fun.
Beautiful. The girls say it's fun. They love the name.
The
In these dark
girls
times.
love Quetzal.
Yes. I'm still deciding if it's Quartzel or Quartzel. I'm not really sure. I think it's getting more.
Quartzel. Quartzel.
It's becoming stranger as we go along here.
It's an enigma. It's
But
an
this is
enigma.
my problem. I'll leave you. I'll leave you to your problems. Quartzel says goodbye. And he leaves. What do you want to do?
How much time do I have before the fight?
A few hours.
Okay. What do I have my items here in the room, or do
You do.
or what do I got?
You have everything from your sheet. You remarkably have everything you have from 22 years ago. You're not sure because we haven't played the Patreon. Was that luck? Was that magic? Was it? I don't know.
Was it cloning? Weapons and everything?
You got everything, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
My goggles,
You have your goggles.
collector's coin.
Do you have a collector's coin still?
Do I?
No.
Nice play, Dan.
That was a good try.
Well done. Okay.
That's how you do it. Very nice.
I would have been very impressed if you had pulled that one off.
Use the DM.
It's a good try.
I was like, man, he's going for this. He's
That was great.
It's a good try. Unfortunately, I remember all the details.
Okay, so do I know where I could find the Ginger Wizard and Aurelia?
Yes. Yeah, you can find them.
Or my collector's coin. Do I have like free reign to just kind of walk around the North Tower?
Yes. You're allowed to walk around the city. It's kind of like, it's almost like you're a citizen of the city and you can do what you want and this is where you work, except that if you wanted to leave, they would hunt you down.
All right, so I'm being treated, let's say... Well. But I know that I'm still under their thumb.
It's your perspective.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So who is in charge?
Well, the queen's in charge.
Right. But is there someone who would, like, for instance, let's say someone who sees me on a daily basis to make sure that I'm still here, to make sure that I'm not stepping out of line?
No.
Nobody.
No.
Okay. Yeah, is there any kind of chaperone?
When you are in the pens,
Dan's parole officer.
Parole officer.
Yeah,
You're doing good, okay? You're not doing anything you should be doing.
Sounds like they have eyes everywhere.
No blood.
Check in next Wednesday. Make sure you skip down.
You better be here.
Try and get a full-time job.
Could you peek into this, please? It's just the bowl. I don't know. I'm going to do it after. I got to go. Yeah, so when you're in the pens, like, you were treated like a prisoner. And then when they upgraded you recently, like, it's definitely weird for you, which is just literally like a day now. You're like, your shock is the same shock that your character has because they're just like, yeah, no problem. Go where you want to go.
Okay.
You're also under the mindset that they're going to start paying you, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Just got to live. Are the wizards here in the North Tower, too?
Good job on things.
No. No, they're not.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go take a walk.
Okay. You walk outside of your room, and you walk down the steps, and you walk down into, like, the main area of... well, actually, you can walk down over that bridge that goes into the arena, or you can walk down into, like, the marketplace outside.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Okay. If you start walking through the streets, immediately people come to you and, like, oh, Holgar, everyone.
Hey, Holgar!
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 Man, Holgar.
Hi, yoo-hoo! Hi, Holgar!
Oh, hi.
You ready to fight today?
Hi, Wayne.
I brought you a sword rack.
Yes.
I brought you a sword rack.
What am I going to do?
I brought you an axe rack. I don't own a sword.
Let alone many swords necessitate a sword rack.
Get the net.
Okay. What kind of markets are around?
Oh, it is everything. So, basically in Queensland, they indulge in every thing, from the very simple to the very bougie.
Okay.
So it's all sorts of different garments and fabrics, and if you're in Sunken City, they might have like a couple of different mugs, but here they have like the whole shop of like 1,000 different mugs you can get. It's every single thing that you want to get down to the silliest degree.
All right. Where do the wizards stay?
So there's not a place. There's not a lot of magic in here, but Aurelia stays in one of the other towers, in the South Tower, and Harold, the Ginger Wizard, is in the East Tower.
Oh.
So there isn't a dedicated place for wizards because it's not really a wizarding community at all.
Do I get the sense that Aurelia and the Ginger Wizard are kind of in the same situation that I am? Like, maybe they're being treated well, but they're still kind of...
Okay, so now as you ask about it, your Holgar knows Aurelia has basically been undercover working for the Seer for a very, very long time. So,
Seer?
Yeah, the Seer is the Elven leader.
Yeah. Okay. What about... Does the Ginger Wizard know about that?
Oh, yeah, he knows. Yeah. The three of you know. The three of you kind of been working together, and you've met in the past, the Patreon. I don't know why I'm quoting. But in the past, you guys met. You're going to meet probably in one of the Patreon things. You'll see. But he kind of understands her situation, and his situation is similar to yours because you didn't come here willingly, neither did he. So he kind of got roped in, and he kind of went with the flow, and then he became a citizen, kind of like you are. So it's similar for him.
Okay. So I'll go find. You know what? I'll go find the ginger wizard.
Okay. You spend about like 20 minutes walking through the crowd. Everyone loves to see you. They talk at you. They're going to ask you some silly questions. And then you make your way up to the tower. They let you in, and you go see Harold, the ginger wizard. Knock on the door. He comes. Oh, hey. What can I do you for? What's going on?
I have a...
Are we in his room?
Yes.
I've just been told I have a fight tonight.
Yeah, I figured that.
And she will be there.
She will. I mean, you're not going to be close to her.
No. This is a good opportunity for more reconnaissance.
Yeah, whatever we can do here. I mean, more importantly, you need to win that fight and live.
Don't worry about that.
I like your confidence.
Yeah. So, do we know anything about her security detail?
There's a lot of people around here. I would say more than 100. All different types, from guards to sages and such.
Magicians.
I'm sure there's a few in there. But, I mean, we know that she can be killed in an immortal state. But that doesn't mean she's easy to kill. I think we need to wait.
Well, yeah. I don't want to do it today, but if she's going to be there, maybe we can get some information. That's all. Keep an eye on her, see how many people are around her, see if anyone's actively casting spells around her.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out about all that. You just make sure, focus on living. Oh, also, I realized something today. If I did my math correctly, today is the day that your friends arrive.
Today?
Yes, if I worked it out right. The chronomancer said 22 years.
Yeah. I knew it was sometime this year.
What are you going to do? You going to go see them? Or...
No. I'll see you tonight.
I leave.
Sounds good. Okay, we're going to go back to the first group. You guys are arriving at Arlight. Arlight is this wonderful, beautiful city with white stone, and there's actually a lot of areas of the white stone that are actually like hovering, in the air, either by magic or some of the fortune. You're not sure. You guys are hanging out and looking at the ship, and you get a glimpse when you walk out of the captain's room up. You get a glimpse of how the ship works a bit, and basically they're using the topaz crystals to levitate the ship. Remember the crystal that Arky had a long time ago?
Mm-hmm.
When he first got it, it kind of like reacted, made him fly, and then when it settled, he was able to kind of jump. So these crystals are huge crystals, and they're all around the ship. And what they do is they have propellers. They have flaps and stuff like that to angle and rudders and such. But they have a mechanism that moves emeralds towards the other crystals to nullify their effects.
Wow.
So they can actually control pitch and do all sorts of things.
Cool.
So you guys make your way outside, and you start walking through the city, and some people are immediately talking about you guys, and you can hear some of their voices and some things they're saying, and the sentiment is, "Oh my God, they're back! Oh my God!" No, is "Oh wow, they're back, and we now have a chance," and that's what the feeling you get from everybody. You guys make your way all the way up through the center of the city. You pass through a bunch of monks, and the monks just kind of like nod, kind of respectfully. And you guys walk into the library. You're now finally in the library of Arlight, where you've never been before, and a place I thought you would have been in season 3, episode like 6 or 8.
Fooled you.
But no, you didn't go there. But now you're there.
This place is fancy.
Yes, it's very fancy. Oni just says, Olgar needs to seduce the queen.
Oh.
Then find her stone, her life crystal. It's a good idea. Let's see if anything's going on in Facebook. You guys are 500 stars from Scott Weber. She was at the ballet, Hogar, watched and amazingly sewed the Ginger Wizard. That's from last week. Let's see. Scott wants a Team Hogar Snuggie. 50 stars from Evan. Hey, you guys just landed in Japan and saw you live. Oh, awesome.
Awesome. Right,
I want to go to Japan so bad one day in the future. Can we get like, blow up really big? Can we, guys, help us blow this show really big up so I can go to Japan.
See if you see the robot.
And eat sushi. And,
that new robot.
Sleep in a pod.
Sleep in a pod.
I'll sleep in a pod for
Go
a
see
night.
a Japanese baseball game.
Yes.
Oh, man,
Yes.
so much to do.
Yes.
Go see a
that'd be awesome.
Japanese wrestling show.
Yep.
So much to do in Japan.
Evan, congratulations. I'm glad you arrived safe and sound, and I'm glad you're watching the show.
Yeah, good to
Yeah,
hear.
man. Very good.
Well enough audio dungeon snuggies. You'll be able to
Yes.
That's right.
Guys, if we could sell 1 million Snuggies, we're in Japan. That's it. That's all it takes. First, we must design them.
Just
And
snuggie.
then we must find 1 million people that want them.
Or one person who will buy 1 million of them.
Or one, oh my God, you're a genius.
Wow.
If that person is watching right now,
Yes.
please contact us.
Call now.
We will create 1 million.
Call now. Operator standing by.
Yes, the operator is Vinny. You sure you want to buy it? No.
Man, these things are really warm, They're not really, meh. They look cool, but they don't really,
100 stars from Kevin Hurt.
Thank you,
Yes,
Kevin.
thank you.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
Just
Thank you,
love.
Kevin.
Just give it.
Nice.
Jacques, Stephen Wren goes, Jacques, got 5 cartons of smokes for me for 50 stars. Okay. He's got it.
Nice.
He's got plenty of smokes in the Rapture now. I like the Rapture.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys walk in. You walk into the Great Library, and then you walk into a room that you feel was probably Alabaster's room as the head speaker. And you walk in, you see Kelkin. And Kelkin is sitting down. Kelkin is much older than you saw him. He's about 22 years older. And he walks a little slower, but he's still doing well.
Still kicking it.
It is good to see you all. Many have been looking to this day for a long time. I am sorry for the world that you have come back to.
So are we, Kelkin?
Yeah.
I appreciate the fact that people have been looking forward to our return, but why? Like, I hope that there's not some sort of expectation that, and I look to make sure the door's closed and there aren't like just people around listening.
I have an expectation. All right.
So, assuming that's the case, like we're in relative privacy.
Yes.
Kelkin, I just want to make sure that you at least understand that we have no knowledge about what to do to remedy the situation. We were sent to the future to try to avoid this from happening. So we will do what we can, as we always do, to defeat this.
I believe you're feeling the pressure, and I understand that. A lot has gone wrong. I would advise you, as I imagine Alabaster would have, just follow your path. Make every decision with the best of intentions, and do what you can. You don't have to be the heroes of Andario anymore. If you feel that it's too much for you and you can't, then so be it. But we could use help.
We'll do what we can.
Right. We're here.
Excellent. How you doing, Morty? Doing good, doing good. Got my shit together and everything. That's good. So, I'm sure Morty filled you in on everything that's happened.
As much as he could, yes.
We're happy that we got to you first. The Red Goblin is constantly seeking you. And I feel in the past you have faced other things, except this villain of sorts. He's hell-bent on destroying all of you. That includes Thistle and Hogar as well.
Why?
He
How does he even know who we are?
Oh,
Where we would be?
he took over the Red City after everything went south. And he believes that Dragano is here because of your failure and Argon's failure. And that the whole world of Endaria is paying for it. He started an order of disciples, some of the Red Council, some of the Red Knights, and imprisoned everyone else. But the city is not a city anymore. It's run by goblins. It's infested with goblins. Everyone calls it the Goblin City now. And the joke is that he is the Red Goblin leading it.
Is he a goblin?
He is not a goblin. He is a man. In fact, he is of royal blood. He is the rightful king. If Argon was removed peacefully. But he is the rightful king of the Red City, barring Argon.
He's a man, though.
He is a man.
Does he look like a goblin?
No.
Is Argon dead?
Argon is alive, but he has not been the same. For many years, no one could even find him.
Where is he now?
He looks at Mortimer, and Mortimer gives him like a worried glance. And he looks back to you guys. He is on a mission that many of us wish he did not go on. I cannot tell you any more than that.
All right.
All right.
I almost want to take a gamble as to where he went.
I have a idea based on nothing. So that's for the after show.
Yes.
What has no one tried to stop this man, this Red Goblin? Has no one tried to regain the Red City?
Argon did a long time ago. And Mark Shank is going to answer your question. You're answering it right now at the same time. Argon and the Queen Frigana, Frigg, as you know her, together with a few of the paladins, they tried to meet the goblin head on. His real name is Kanos, but they tried to meet him in combat, and the result of that was they had to leave. Argon was pulled out by the paladins, and Frigana was taken prisoner. Many believe he is holding the prisoners, well, the seer mostly, believes he is holding the prisoners as bait for you. He also has Carl Linger.
Oh, man.
But he is alive. He lingers on.
Carl's gonna be what, like 60?
Carl's older.
This is
He's
most
hanging on
troubling.
for one reason, Vin.
Yep, I'm sure he is.
He's gonna see you again.
He's gonna be lingering a little bit longer.
Just to
This
see
is
you.
most troubling.
What is Kanos'
Hey.
most powerful asset at the moment?
Is he a magic user?
Yeah.
Kanos is both. He is there was somebody who escaped, and that information is going around the natural world, like the fire in the sky. Some man named Yarif escaped. He made his way to Raven's Claw, and that's been passing through the ships. And so the information that comes there is that Yarif is one of the Red Knights, the ones who did not side. Not many did, but the ones that did not side with Kanos, the Red Goblin. He says that many Red Knights are imprisoned below, and they are mining feverishly, or else they are killed. Many want to take their life out of honor, but they hold on to the hope that they could be useful in the future.
What are they mining for?
He says, and he believes, that they believe the soul crystal of the Red Knight is below the Red City.
Ooh.
Do you know where the red crystal is?
I do not know. I do know where the keep is crystalline, but I am not allowed to pass that information on. That is the one thing that is passed from speaker to speaker.
Are there rumors of where the red, aside from being under the Red City, of where it might be?
No.
Has there been any word of the lion at all that you know of?
The lion, as far as we know, is still imprisoned
It's
in the
still
ice. The queen has all the power in her hands. I mean, if one were to look at the history of Andaria, if only there were videos cleverly made by a master of dungeons that detailed all the ages of history, you and that person, we'll call them a Patreon member, would see that the age of the queen came in what we call the age of darkness. This makes the age of darkness look like the age of
light.
happy times.
The Age of Light.
Don't do my
another
jokes. When I do a long build up to a joke, I want to get there.
Don't step on my punchline.
Speed track.
Don't step on my snuggie.
I'm sorry.
Don't step on my snuggie when I'm about to walk.
That's one of the downfalls.
That's
of
what we
Snuggie.
say here. in
Hem that
Ireland.
thing up.
Step off the Snuggie.
By the way, have you seen how popular these snuggies have gotten?
They're amazing.
I
believe we
just
have a
can't get
whole
a part of the
episode about
trend.
I can't
Snuggies.
wait to have one.
I'm not
We're
surprised.
gonna
at all.
have to make them now. It's not even a question. Okay.
Michael Aldridge says, Carlinger, we gotta rescue him.
We do.
Scott
really
Weber says,
do.
Argon's lost fight with a goblin. Who has Carlinger? Woe to us all. 700 stars from Scott Weber. Let's see. Mark
Thank you,
Shank.
Scott.
Mining under the Red City. Wouldn't that bring them near the collector's dungeons near the desert? There are collector's dungeons in the desert. Maybe. But it is a huge desert. If you look at that map, it is a giant, giant desert. Richard Wild says, can Finn try and use the ring? Maybe. That's up to him. Looking in on Twitch right now. Go ahead, guys.
This man, this Yarrow, who had escaped and made his way to Ravensclaw. Does anyone know where he is now? Is he still there?
They believe that he is still there in Ravensclaw. Yes.
If word of what he is saying is passing around this world, as you say, then if he is who he is, the goblin will soon hear about him as well, even if he hasn't.
It is also possible that Yaref is a servant of Kanos, the Red Goblin. There are many who side with him, and there are many that are also possessed by Drogano. You can spot them with their eyes of pure dark. Very obvious to see.
Very dark eyes.
Okay, that's terrible.
What is
I don't
Ravensclaw? What is Ravensclaw like right now?
Ravensclaw is even more lawless than it's ever been. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scumability in most Ravensclaw.
Interesting that Red Knight who escaped made his way there.
If it is true, it is the first place that he could make his way to. All the cities in between are gone.
Do you know or have you heard anything of my family? The Blackwaters from Ravensclaw?
I'm not familiar with the Blackwaters.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we're gonna hold you guys up right there.
Scrow's like, the Black Wars? Oh yeah, I spoke to that guy.
If only there was someone who can give you the information.
But I don't have the information. I can't.
The name's Blackwater. What? The name's Blackwater. Huh? Make sure this
guy's a creep.
Make sure this guy doesn't jump on my ship. I don't know what he's saying to me. The water's black. And
Try and tell me something.
Sounds like a threat to me. Definitely not Abyssia's long-lost father.
Those women are assaulting me with their eyes. Get them far away from the ship.
All right.
Not to mention his name is the same name as the name of the group that I'm in. Don't worry about it.
I didn't hear him say Blackwater. Okay?
Or the name that's on the side of the boat.
That's why he made that noise. He saw the ship before the name, and right after it he went, huh. That guy.
There you go. That's right. I finally recognize the name.
If you see, if this is an Oidaja movie, it's just gonna be you look at him and go, huh, that guy's name. Guess I'll never solve that mystery.
It's like a big thought bubble cloud of the guy going, Blackwater! Blackwater!
I want to see like the end of The Usual Suspects. But it's just Roy Garcia standing there, a picture of his teeth.
Anything like
And he's like, I can't put it together.
He has a shirt that says Abyssio's dad. A t-shirt.
She's like, has anyone seen my father? He looks like this. He's like, yep. So what's new? Yeah.
Nope.
Nothing comes to mind.
Oh my god.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
The stale is Abyssio's dad.
Just
I'm sorry, I totally
Oh,
derailed that whole
so
segment.
great.
Okay.
That is so great.
Arky, you are you're drinking inside with the gnomes, and Jacques, you've been drinking for a few hours, and it's come up again. And this time, it didn't come up from one of the gnomes. It came up from Linda. Linda walks over, and she's like, "So, you guys are gonna do gnome patrol?"
That's the plan. People are excited.
And I don't know if you remember, but a long time ago, you guys said I was like part of the crew. So I'm thinking that it could be like Gnome and Linda Patrol. Maybe I can go with you, you know? That's what I'm trying to say.
Gnome and human.
Well, I mean, I'm dead set on against any changes to the name. But I like your attitude. You're in.
Really?
I'm gonna go on a quest. Oh my god.
Rob's killing
I admire your
Half of the sunken
enthusiasm,
city.
Linda. Anyone who wants to be in Gnome Patrol.
That was the last day we saw Arky Finn. As when he went outside the Red City, Linda immediately killed everyone. Thank you, Rob, for playing Audio Dungeon.
Oh, my friend. Linda.
My friend.
Arky
Finn.
Linda.
Crawled in a suit with Linda, came outside dead.
Oh my god.
So, what was that? Morgan Freeman was just here?
Wow.
What was that, me? Sorry. So I can come? Oh my god, I get to wear one of the suits?
I don't know if I have any suits that would fit you, though. Now that I think about it.
I'm not that tall. How tall do you have to be to fit in the suit?
You can't be much taller than 4 feet.
Oh, okay. Can we just put her in one of the tank? We can make her sit in the tank and she can do stuff in there.
I'll sit in the tank.
All right, Jock, you've got a first mate on the tank.
Arky, can we like have a conversation?
Can we sidebar
We were
this?
just getting going.
Yes, but let's go talk over here about the beautiful night that's outside.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Dude. What are you doing?
I,
You're bringing Linda on a dangerous mission?
remember back in the day with the ship and...
Yes. But more than anything, she has to ride with me in the tank. I just named the tank Rapture. And my first crew member is Linda.
Wow.
What are you doing to me? I just come on and give you a thrilling quest of a lifetime, and you put Linda in the tank with me.
Well, I already said yes now. I'll look like a jerk if I go back.
Oh, I understand perfectly. We can't look like a jerk when our lives are on the line.
Right, so you get it. She'll be fine. Trust me. I assume full responsibility for her. Oh, but
Great.
you know, she rides with you.
You're the best. Okay, I'm going to go to sleep. We're going to go out tomorrow morning. Anything else you want to talk about before we go? Any other crew assignments? Yeah, I'm sure. Any other waitresses want to go on a daring mission?
What about the stray dogs? You can take the stray dogs.
I'm sure some dogs are around. We can get them too.
We could use them as a diversion.
Oh, I'm going to bed.
Call back to the first episode.
See? You like that, right?
That's right.
Nice.
Very good, yes. True. Yeah, Linda's back.
The dogs.
The stray dogs are
The
back.
dog's back. Okay, so he goes to bed. You guys role play. All the gnomes here include Seth and Tom. Everybody, you may now role play.
Oh, I can't wait to go. Yeah. Start the mission.
So,
Yeah.
You guys are insane. I don't know.
well, it's not going to be...
Die.
I start
We're
doing
gonna die
things.
fighting. We're gonna be heroes.
I start doing random things with the suit.
No patrol.
I've been...
You're not in the suit now.
Oh, come on.
No.
I don't want to like use the functions. I'm just going to like
No, you're not.
weird
Like a
stuff.
robot dance?
Yes.
So you can just dance like a robot.
No. Okay, so yeah, my gnome
Go
gets
ahead.
up on the table.
What?
I can't do that.
Brilliant.
I can't dance. And I'm not saying about
Grace to that
Those
suit.
are like the scarecrow.
Everyone's watching right now. Make sure that if you can, like a capture setting, make sure you go back 15 seconds and capture that. And play it for everyone you know. And ask them what they think that dance was. Can you see that one more time?
Nah, we're good. We're in 2020. A lot of weird stuff's going on.
It did like this. And then something over here.
And this is why I don't dance.
It looks like the
I
hangman.
watched this.
Welcome to Audio Dungeon. Where we do this.
This is why I have a suit to do the robot dance.
Oh my god.
Yes. Okay, so anything else? Oh God,
Yeah.
not to distract this amazing thing.
Don't worry, Delgar. I've handled a lot worse situations than this. We just need a good plan.
Sparky sits down.
Okay, I got more drinks, everybody. Here you go. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Thanks, Sparky.
Many drinks are probably the only way I'm gonna, you know,
Yeah, we
get through.
should take a lot of ale with us. Yeah. That's important.
Take ale with us on the mission.
Right.
Well, of course we're going to do that. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Fill the tank.
But actually, no, that won't work. Well, we can put it in the tank.
We got Linda. Linda can serve the ale. Yeah.
I think I could do that if that's what you want me to do.
Hey, see, this plan is really starting to come together now.
I hate to say it, but
Look
you
at
guys are not
comfort.
making it out the gate.
I crashed the tank into the gate.
You're gonna open up the front gate. The demons are just gonna be standing there, and be like,
I'm gonna get them drunk.
This wasn't even a challenge. Push it back
Go
inside.
back. Yeah, go back.
"Are you sure you want
I'm
to
going to
come out
close the
here?"
gate. And hopefully I said something better next time.
All right.
Is there any people out here I can eat?
Here's my plan. When we get to the Red City, we divide up into 3 different teams. There'll be Jacques with the tank, and we'll split up into 2 different groups. Or maybe one of the groups is just one of us. Someone gets into the city and starts a fire. That will create a diversion. Then, the rest of us launch an aerial attack with our suits onto the city, drawing out their forces. Jacques takes the tank, blasts right through the gate.
How many people are in this the city?
Thousands.
From what I think, there's thousands. It needs more than that. What I think, there's like hundreds of thousands of these goblins.
And boss, I love your plan.
I'm out.
Let's make another team. And I'll be on that team, and I'll stay here, and not die.
Yeah, maybe dry out a little, then we'll draw up a plan.
Why, how did you jump? How did you jump right to the Goblin City? Like, how are we gonna get out of this city without getting eaten by demons?
We're gonna fly.
I thought we were gonna work the perimeter.
Oh yeah.
Are we supposed
In
to
and out.
patrol?
Out and
the-
in.
You know, no patrol. You know, like patrol outside the city. That's
It's
what
in
I
the
thought we were
name.
doing. You know,
Yeah,
like patrolling.
that's just true. Not really patrolling.
We're skipping that step. We're going straight to the Red City.
Oh, we've
to the Red
been
City.
promoted.
That's our training.
Yeah.
Also,
We're from C
also,
team to A team.
don't we have to get permission from the mayor? But all this stuff we're doing.
Oh, I think Ginty approves.
Cut to. We're going to do it right now. We're going to cut right to the next morning when you're with Jinty. I do not approve.
Look, Ginty.
So Gnome Patrol went to. No, you only had 2 steps, and one of them was patrol. And
and now it's just gnome.
It's just gnome. Well, it's gnome. It's a rescue mission. Gnome Patrol doesn't just patrol.
Arky, you know, you're a very important person here. It's everything you do. It creates a lot of items that are important for other people to go out there and risk their lives. And if you die out there, that's gonna be bad. Plus, you know, the people, you know, they know you and they love you from the years that you were mayor.
Well, Jitty, I know, but
Not to gas you up or anything.
look, Jitty,
Blow the smoke up your butt.
that's obvious. One of the things people love about me is my amazing acts of heroism. Right?
They do.
Yeah, they do. You know, I took down the necromancer partly. I literally knocked him down.
You did.
And then someone else killed him.
Yeah.
And Sparky helped.
Yeah.
They all here? Your choice.
Like, yeah, sure, because we're like,
Okay.
we're like, we're all together, like getting ready.
So they were all somehow miraculously quiet to this moment with their hands folded. And then that ended.
Yay.
What about the mayor and the former mayor are talking? They're gonna stand by politely.
Okay, you guys can speak if you want to.
Yeah, guys, don't be shy. Talk.
You know, I thought we were gonna patrol, but
We'll get to
it
the
sounds
patrolling.
like even your team is confused about the
They're a little
patrolling part.
confused. They just.
We're with you,
That's
Arky.
fine.
We're
They're
with
fine.
you, Arky. Yeah,
They're
I'm with
fine.
you. I'm with you,
Who
Arky.
Who here wants to go on the gnome patrol mission?
Go ahead, raise your hands and let them know.
No.
Come on, Big B, Bigums, but
Bring it.
I'm kind of like
patrol
iffy about it
mission,
now.
right?
I was okay with the gnome patrol part, but the part going to the Red City across a whole desert and demons, and I wasn't up for the attacking a fortress with 10,000 people in it.
What if we can fly?
What
Are
if
we
we-
gonna
what
work our way up to
What
that?
if we dig there? I mean, they're underground anyway, right? What if we dig our way from the outside of the city, underground, under the city, right into the prison?
That's
And then we
not
just have them
possible.
come. Oh, Jinty.
Jinty.
Jinty,
You're like a
what?
wet
It's
sock.
so
far away.
I started breaking out a piece of paper and like scribbling down numbers and doing some math.
What about you two?
Why don't we find some dwarves in the
It'll take
mines?
32 years,
Yeah.
6 months, and 5 days.
What about you two? Cody and Glinkle?
Well, look, I love the boss man. It's a great job and all, but like I said, you know, every year around this time, he starts talking about gnome patrol, and I just feel like I feel like he's got some stuff going on. You know, I just like to build things in a shop. I've never even hit somebody. I don't want to fight demons.
What about you, Glinkle?
Well, I mean, I thought I was signing up for the patrol aspect of no patrol, but I would be willing to follow Sparky wherever we're needing to go.
Yes. We're expanding the radius of the patrol area. Let's just say that.
That's a big radius.
And the heroes are
Big
coming
ra-
back.
yeah,
They're coming
right.
back this year.
And don't forget that Carl lingers, likely in the Red City as well. We're not just saving the knights, but one of our own sunken city.
We have 252 stars from Ren, who is asking for his contribution, wants to see Vinny do the robot dance again.
Yes. Just
Oh.
do it.
Nope.
Come on, you have to.
He gave us
I can't
Give
do
us,
a robot
give us
dance.
one.
Just
Give
do
us
the-
one of this.
You gave us
You want-
stars, you have
you want one of
to.
these?
We know that, Vin.
Yeah, I
And
know.
now do the other way. And now do the other
I
way.
don't even know what I did.
Now do it up and down. So
Oh,
just
you- oh,
improvise.
Oh, you have to know what you did. Just try to do the robot
just
again.
try to do it
Just
again.
try it again.
The
Go for it.
robot.
The fans have asked
trying-
you
I'm just-
like once a year to do one thing, and like you don't
You
want to
got
do it.
this. You got this. Just do
So,
it.
yeah, I'm trying to remember
Just
how.
do
I'm
it.
trying to remember
Just
actually what it
robot.
looks like. Okay,
Just
give me a second.
robot, bro.
Is it? No, that's not the
Yes,
robot.
yes,
right?
more of that. Yes.
Yes. No.
And
I
then-
don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Where's the other half?
I don't know it.
It's the Rook's party all over again.
I don't dance.
He's
I don't
gonna
do
get up
jokes.
and run away now.
I'm out.
Oh, that was amazing.
Okay.
Okay. Listen. Ultimately, I can't stop you. If you really want to go,
50 stars from Onify. Use the drill feet jumpsuit
Yes!
to carve your way through.
That did have drills.
So
but
Sparky says, Sparky in games goes, there was that suit that you had the drill on the bottom, but that suit was pure trash.
it was, and They took it from me in Ravensclaw anyway when they captured me.
Not the worst thing that has ever happened to you.
Yeah, at least you can blow up in it.
Okay.
200 stars from Scott Weber. More bribery for the robot out of the chair.
Oh, man.
Yes!
up,
Keep
get
contributing
up,
to
get
make.
up,
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, do it!
I don't know.
Get up to get down.
Just do it!
Come on.
Do the shuffle.
Do it. Come on.
Tom, I am
Do
not
it.
showing anybody my belly.
Okay, come on, stand up.
Come on, just stand up.
Just stand up and do one movement.
Do what? I don't even know what it is.
Just do a fun dance.
Do it. Robot
It'll be
it.
good, whatever you do.
we just want to see you
Robot.
dance.
Yeah.
Try to
Robot.
like half off the screen.
Do the robot.
Come on.
All on the screen.
Come on.
All of that.
Do it. Yeah, do it. Do it.
Yeah, sure. Hold
Just
on.
take the mic off. Take the mic off.
Headphones.
That's it. That's it. There you go.
Our
Get
ratings have gone up to 1
comfortable.
million people watching now.
Please share
Yeah.
it right now.
Wait, before. Wait, stand up a second. Before we continue, can you flip the switch on? Okay, now go.
Go.
All right, we're done.
It looked like you were just dusting
I'm stuck here now.
flies away.
Audience members, thank you for giving Vinny
Yeah.
the chance.
Thank you.
Guys, for anyone who
chance.
has.
For giving
Suck
us
at
that
dancing.
gift.
The chance to dance.
For anyone who has the ability to do Photoshop, I will award
Oh, Jesus.
experience out for anyone who takes the dance of Vinny in video
No,
or photo
no.
Vinny's
format.
gonna do it himself.
Excuse me, Vin. I'm talking to my fans.
I'm just sitting here like this from now on.
If you do anything with that and you send it in, I will award experience to the fan player characters.
Ooh. Yes.
A level?
Not a level. Just
Come on.
take it easy.
I think
I will give like
Half
to the
a
fan
level?
player character. I'll give you 25 experience points per one that you do.
Nice.
And if you give me 10, I'll give me 10. I'll give you all half a level.
Awesome.
Does that work out math-wise?
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, we'll figure it out later.
Well, whatever.
Good
a little
deal.
more than.
Yes. Give me 10, and I'll give you
love
guys
it.
a big bonus. That's it.
Everybody, all the fan player characters.
All the fan player characters.
Ah, that's a
combined.
good deal. Okay.
Wow, that's cool.
Everybody do at least one.
That's cool.
Should be good.
Let's light up the internet.
With
The
Vinny's robot.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we're gonna continue. Yeah, so we're gonna go on over to Thistle and Kuzra. Thistle and Kuzra, you guys make your way over to the other dwarves, right?
Yes.
You walk your way over, and you see a bunch of dwarves, and out of the main tent, which you can tell is the leader's tent, runs Kilayo,
Oh, wow.
the king. And he goes, Thistle! He runs
Kilayo?
over. He kind of picks you up. It just like throws you around like a rag doll.
It's been forever.
He goes, Thistle! In 2 decades, is this all you can muster? And he goes like this to your little makings of a peach fuzz beard.
Unfortunately,
You are a halfling of? What are you? Say it.
halfling.
Of?
Halfling?
Ironstone!
Oh.
Smacks you in the head. And who are your friends?
Well, this is. Hold on, where's my list of names?
You write your friends' names down? Who are you, sir? He points to Kuzra.
I was gonna say say it.
Oh, I should have said the name.
Say it.
I'm ruining things.
Say it.
I'm ruining things. Sorry. Sorry. Kuzra, he asked who you are.
Hello. My name's Kuzra, and yeah, I'm hanging out with Thistle the last few months. I'm glad to meet you, dude.
Nice to meet you. A beastborn. Very interesting. Who are you, sir? I am known as the Seer. And he goes, the Seer? From the Elven Kingdom. He looks at you like, this is the Seer.
I know very well who he is.
Sir, your reputation makes its way down into the dark. We are honored to have you here. Come. You'll come and join us. Relax. I'm sure you've been through a lot. Dragano is here. The world is on fire. But today we will eat.
So what brings your people here?
Dragano.
I guess Ironstone is no more.
Ironstone is there, but there are no dwarves.
That's unfortunate.
For the last, must have been 10 years, we had another spot. But we lost that one too. What makes it worse is that there are other dwarves from Rock Bottom, from the triad that sided with Dragano. It's terrible facing them in combat. But come, we will speak of happier things.
Brings you over to the campman. You guys sit down. You guys have a feast. You're relaxing and you're laughing. They talk about old times. He talks to the dwarves they don't know. He says, "Oh, Thistle was a part of the crew." I'll just say it in his voice. He goes, "Thistle and his friends. They came down, and the dragon was upon us. And because of them, they chased away the dragon, and then they chased away the wizard that plagued our lands. We owe a lot to him and his friends. So, tell me why you're here, and how can I help you?"
I look to the seer first.
He nods to you.
Well, we're here because we need access to the vault.
The vault?
Yes.
Oh.
The vault. The vault.
The vault of Doonhammer. I do not think anyone would give you the right to enter the vault of Doonhammer without good cause.
Well, I mean, we are here for...
Doonhammer has given you their blessing?
Yes, actually they have. They have. Matter of fact, Arnor here is...
Arnor walks up.
He goes, "I am from Doonhammer above. They feel it is very important we open up the Doonhammer vault and find the ring, the druidic ring that was given for protection. I'm not familiar with this ring, but whatever I could do to help you, I could see if we could speak to King Locken tomorrow."
Well, I had requested the guard before he was trying to send us away. I didn't tell him why we were here because I didn't want to let him know. But
tomorrow in the morning we will go see him.
That'd be very grateful of you.
That would be most excellent.
Yes, it will be a most excellent adventure. Go, rest. You have eaten. I will see you in the morning.
You guys rest. Morning comes. He takes you and your whole party through the city. They let you right in with them, and they walk into that center keep that I told you about. And inside, you're sitting. Everything's just very, very Spartan, like stone throne. Sitting there is a king. He's got a very long beard, and he walks up to King Locken.
"King Locken, I am here to see you about an important matter. This is my friend Thistle and his allies. They would like entrance in the Doonhammer vault, and they say it is a matter of great importance."
He responds,
Who are you? You are here to see me for the vault."
I am, sire. We were sent by the Lord of Doonhammer.
Doonhammer has approved this.
They have. We have one of their dwarven defenders with us, Arnor here.
Arnor bows.
And he has approval from their king.
We have guarded the vault for more than 1,000 years, maybe 3,000 years. It has been so long. My father told me the story that he learned from his father and from his father, that the vault should never be opened unless asked by the god himself. What say you? Say that we should open this vault now because of Dragano above?
That is the reason we are here, yes. There is an item we believe to be inside that vault that could potentially stop this and everything that is going on above and below.
I will allow you to pass. King Kalai, you can speak for him. You know of him. Yes, I do. They saved Ironstone twice. He's good people. I'll tell you what. You will leave a gift for the Dwarven King. With me here. The Ancient, the Dwarven King. And by that right, I will allow you and your party to pass. But know this. The adventure you go on, through those gates, is into the land of the giants. The vault is hidden there. No one has been in there since its creation. And my people were the last ones to see it. I do not think you will survive this trip.
I've been through quite a bit, sire. I've seen parts and realms that most people have never thought even existed. So, you might be right, but I feel I have a good shot at surviving this.
We've all lost a lot. There's a lot to fight for, you know? You can't just go down without giving Dragano the good left-right, you know? So, we gotta do what we gotta do.
So be it. Give your gift, and then when you're ready, it will take you to the door to the vaults.
All right, well, I guess we leave his presence then? Like
Leave what?
Do we leave or do we come back? Like,
No. He's waiting for a gift now. So I mentioned a gift. That
I look to Kalile for a little bit of advice here because I'm not really sure what
my hand is empty.
Now it's filled.
Is this the gift of love?
No.
Perhaps you can do a wonderful dance.
Wait.
The gift of friendship.
Wait. We will do what we do in the Dwarven Kingdom. You truly do know the dwarves. That is now the official Dwarven hello.
That affects you more than anybody else.
That's gonna,
That is great.
that's gonna come up in the quest.
100%. The more and more dwarves become a part of the story, the more of these things we'll have to do.
So I look to Kalile for advice on
Advice.
on what.
Give
what-
advice on gift.
Well, I don't know what they expect.
The gift must come from you. It must be the most powerful thing that you own. You are giving it to a god, to the Dwarven King.
The most powerful thing I own?
Yes. Many days passed
Well, I'm trying to figure out which is the most powerful thing I own.
as Thistle rummaged through his things
Yeah, pretty much.
and wondered, can I give him this? No. That's not. What about this? No.
No,
Not that. Now, I know some of the things he has on his sheet.
I know. I'm trying to decide on
But
what.
funny how he can't figure out what to give.
Well, I only really
After
have
all
two.
those years of adventuring, you would think he had some things.
You
loves
just
the
got two new things, right?
No, you didn't tell me what they were.
Oh, I didn't.
No.
You never told me what they were.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If you want to give one of you, so everybody on the fan player characters, I gave you guys magical items. So I gave them magical items too, which they're about to take them very soon. So if you want to just give up one of your choices, one of your magical items, I'll allow that.
Oh, that's gonna kill.
Or it could be something else. Give him whatever you think is right.
I mean, all I really have as far as magical stuff goes is 2 weapons, the ring.
All I have is this magical weapon and this other magical weapon
I know,
and
I'm
this
just
magical ring.
I'm trying to
and I got this thing.
I'm trying to decide which is more powerful is what I'm getting at.
This is becoming very awkward.
So I have a +2 dagger and a +2 short sword.
Okay.
So I guess I give him. I need the short sword. I gotta fight with the short sword. I gotta fight with it. I need to fight with it. Otherwise, I got no weapon.
They're ordering lunch
I
now.
got this and this, but I need this and I need that. And
Yeah, he literally, like a halfling, has all his stuff spread down the floor. He's like, I really need this one.
It's literally a plus 1 ring of
Yes.
protection, a +2 short sword, a +2 dagger, or the gauntlets, the what's it called? The tavern bracers.
Your Majesty, I only have 4 magical items to give you.
I give him the +2 dagger.
I can't choose.
Oh, is that the one you're going to
Yes.
give?
Smallest.
This is a great honor. You honor us.
Sire, if I'm
You honor us. You honor the Dwarven King with your dagger.
it's magical. It's quite magical,
It
actually.
is. You honor us. Nice short sword.
I need that. I need that. Otherwise, I'm sure I'm dead.
I'll put your dagger here. I'm sure he'll love it.
If you can see it.
That's what he said.
I'm sure if the god has asked you for your most valuable thing, and you go, well, I need this, so I'm not giving it back. I'll give it the other thing. That's probably gonna work.
I need both technically because I fight with both of them.
I hope the door opens for you.
Oh no.
Go.
Oh boy.
Hopefully I don't see you in 5 minutes. I'll keep your dagger right here.
I will eat your sandwich so you get back.
I'm gonna eat a hoagie while you're gone. Do I leave yet? No?
I leave for the door.
You still here? Yep. That's what dwarves do whenever they leave. They eat their
Eat the hoagie.
Sandwich.
they eat their dwarven hoagies. This is
Slide it down their arm.
this is the world I've created. This is what dwarves do.
World building.
World building. 101.
One fact at a time. Okay, so you guys leave. You give the dagger. You make your way in the back, and you see Kilayo talks to one of his the guards with them, and the guards run off. And you guys make your way to the door. The door is the same size as the door that you guys came in on, where the giant was guarding.
Okay.
So they do it. This one has mechanisms on it, and you see the braces when they activate it. It goes. They open it up. It takes about another 10 minutes. Besides probably about 20 minutes to get there. It takes another 10 minutes for the door to open. Finally, a guy comes back and he hands Kilayo this axe, and they put like armor on him and everything else. He's got this beautiful like plate mail armor, and it's all like it's encrusted with like diamonds and such, gems actually. And he walks up and he goes, "I'm going with you."
I was not anticipating that. Thank you.
Well, it's the least I can do. It's not every day you get to meet my God.
I guess I gotta take that.
If he is approving of what we're about to do. Dwarven King, if this gift be worthy, open ye doors. What did you give again?
My magical dagger.
He's not happy about it, but he's taking it. You guys walk through, and the door closes behind you. You're now into the land of the giants. We're going to go over to Holgar. Holgar, your fight is coming up.
Oh.
150 stars from Scott Weber. The ultimate gift would be the robot dance.
Oh yes, that's what it would be.
Oh my God!
The gift of dance.
I'm not even joking. If you were like, I have a gift for you, and you did the robot dance, I would have awarded you
I
it
thought you
immediately.
were gonna make him do that.
You could have kept your dagger and everything.
Yes.
In fact,
I'm good.
Still can.
do you want to do a robot dance to save your dagger?
I'm good.
Wow.
Wow! What?
I don't
Yeah.
You don't think it's worth it?
I don't dance. Please see 25 minutes ago. I don't dance. You'll never catch me dancing.
You're giving up a magical item just to avoid doing a dance?
Dude.
I will take the loss.
Yeah, exactly.
I won't do it a third time because
For
that's
less.
ridiculous.
Man, you sure? You still got time.
I'm good.
Fool me twice. Right, fool me 3 times.
Shame on.
Won't be fooled again.
Never be fooled again.
Won't do another robot dance. Holgar, you make your way to the arena, and you're getting ready and down there.
And there's all sorts of different gladiators getting ready for their fights, and a lot of them have fought before you. Probably about 6, 7 matches, and people are going crazy, and people die, some people win, and all different things that you would expect. Guys, I need the name of a like slimy kingpin type character. Give me a name.
Slimy.
Chordo.
Chordo, I like that.
Good one.
That's good.
That's good. Write that down here. Sometimes Brooke has good names. Chordo. So Chordo comes up, and Chordo is basically the guy that runs the pens in here, and you were under his thumb. Talk about being under somebody's thumb the entire time. And if he wanted to torture you, mess with you, or didn't like the way you were looking at him, he give you more work to do and things like that. In training, he was very hard on you. And he also is the same guy that goes out and captures people and brings them in. And Chordo was the one that brought you in. I won't tell you any more about it. So Chordo walks up to you, slaps you hard on the arm. Feeling good today?
I'm feeling fine, Chordo.
Good, good. Make sure you put on a good show for them.
Whatever you say, Chordo.
Good. Here's your Kopesh. Here you go. Don't worry, you'll be using better stuff. Make sure you can put on a good show. They keep liking you. I'm sure you'll get something a little bit more your style.
Yeah, I'm sure I will, Chordo.
So, you're going to like what I have for you today. I know you've been fighting a lot, sorts of things. You fought goblins, you fought orcs, you fought that creature that I found near the dust. But today I got something very special for you. You're going to like it. Let's say it's more of a personal touch.
Personal.
Yeah. You'll see. You're going to like it. Have fun out there. The gate opens. Go out there and beat somebody. Slaps you in the butt. That's what he says every time. You're tired of hearing it, in fact. But what can you do? Chordo's got a Chordo.
Okay.
You went out there?
I'm in the fighting pits?
You're in the area before.
Oh, like the entrance ramp.
Right.
All right.
It's like your gladiator and you're running up and the other guy is screaming, "Shadows and dust!"
Okay.
Shadows and dust.
What armor do I have on? My normal armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have a Kopesh.
Yes.
All
You're outside?
right. Yeah.
Okay.
I go out there. I walk out into the arena and I
You walk in the
take
arena
a good look
and
at the crowd.
immediately you hear the cheering of everyone. It's weird. It's so weird because everyone was just like loud hushing, like it wasn't even like a real cheer, so you don't know why they were doing that. But then you feel the real cheers coming on. Now they see you for real.
Oh God! Oh
God! Okay, everyone, I'm going to point to you, and you got to give me a good call out. You figured there's thousands of people there. There's got to be at least 5 that call out something initial. Actually, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. I'm going to go to Tom and Seth at the end. So I'm going to point to you, and you got to say something really good. And Dan, you figure out the one you like the best, and that person gets 25 experience points. Here we go.
Put him under the ground! Marry me, Hogar! Crush his skull! Kill them all!
Seth.
H-O-G.
Yes.
Tom.
That was fantastic.
What?
That
was
was.
supposed to go after that?
I don't know.
Nothing. Mine was like okay, but like, that's too good. Sorry. Blood on the sand, Hogar. Blood on the sand.
Nice.
Okay, who do you salute? Like you give somebody like I hear you. Who do you hear?
Hogar.
Oh!
Yeah. I point my Kopesh right at him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Seth, he chooses you. You get the experience points. Congratulations.
Woo!
Okay, so you.
Wisely.
Yes. You walk out there and everyone's cheering, going nuts, everything else. You look at the audience, and I imagine like you would, and you see that the queen is there. She's sitting there. She has like her elaborate outfit that that spans, if there were all chairs next to her, she'd have to reserve like 10 chairs for them. In fact, she did. And all that's there, all of her people are around the area, things like that. You don't spot Orella because there's just too many people, and you don't spot Harold the Ginger Wizard because there's too many people. You walk out into the desert. Sorry, not the desert. You walk out into the arena, which is all sand and such. And now you fought creatures. You fought, I told you, you fought orcs, you fought goblins, all creatures that they could round up and things that they found. But you have no idea what's coming out this time, and that's kind of has you alarmed. You look over and you see Chordo is like this behind the things. He's like, he's very excited. So about a minute passes, and all of a sudden you hear the other gate open the other side. Audio dungeon. And you see some figures walk out. 5, to be in fact.
5?
5 figures walk out. And the 5 figures that walk out are half giants. And the lead half giant is Headley.
Oh my god.
Now, Headley is in a Patreon story, so if you watch it, and Headley and Holgar kind of had like a butt of heads in the beginning. And if anyone remembers back to Holgar's vision when they met the Collector, Holgar ran a race. You ran a race with Headley. That was the guys. So in your whole childhood, this guy's been bullying you. And then in the Patreon story, you guys had kind of a different relationship for a while. And then the Red City came with Dragano. And what you did after that day is very interesting. And so Headley sees you and immediately just starts like walking, like very strong, and pointing a weapon at you. And he's like, Holgar, this is where I find you. Where was your great leadership? You were supposed to lead the half-giants to victory. You said that we would take our place in the world. Where are we, Holgar? He points to the crowd. This is our illustrious leader. Look where it got us. In Queensland, like some sort of slave. If I kill you, I go free. No words for me, Holgar.
If we're here to fight, Headley, then we'll fight.
This you're committed to. He starts walking up, just getting closer and closer. So all the rest of them pull their blades out. You see, like they're of the same mindset. They want to fight you. They want to kill you.
All of them?
Oh yeah, 5 of them. Roll initiative. First battle of season 4.
It's gonna be a doozy.
22.
You go first. They start running up. Swing the Kopesh around. You run up to attack them.
Yeah, I attack Headley.
Wow. Okay. Just attacking your own
Yeah.
kin. Yeah.
All right, 3 attacks.
Okay.
We ready?
Yep.
14.
So you wait and spot for him, actually, since you're doing all 3 attacks. You wait, he runs up, and you just go, you start attacking first. Yeah. Go ahead.
14.
14's a miss.
21.
Hit.
29.
Hit.
All right.
So you swing over the head. He blocks with his blade. You come across, you slash him, and then you nail the Kopesh right into the side, goes through the armor, and goes right into like where his ribs are.
That's first hit was for 17 damage. Second hit is for 13 damage.
Okay, they attack you. I'm gonna give 1 attack for this round as they're coming up. 25.
Hit.
25, same thing.
Hit.
19.
Hit.
And 15.
Miss.
The first one was a miss. I rolled too low. So you have 3 hits on you. Okay, so they all have these blades, and the blades actually have the bleed factor on it. They're all like jagged. So when you get hit by these blades, you're going to take that damage the next round as well. Remember these? You can roll save, though.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to take a +4 to everything I roll. It's 8, 15, and 8. And you're going to roll 3 times, save 15. This is a fortitude save, Constitution save.
Constitution?
Yeah.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Miss. Made.
Okay, so you take 4 damage.
And an extra 4?
Yeah, next round. Well, you just take it now. Be easier to
Okay.
Okay, you go. So they come up, you start blocking all different directions. 3 of them get into you because you're surrounded by 5 guys.
All right. I'll attack Headley again.
Go for it.
26.
26 is a hit.
24.
Mm-hmm.
22.
26, 24, 22. These are all hits.
All right.
Everyone on the table, you're going to roll for the half giants in a second. You're going to add a +5 to your attack and a +4 to your damage. And your damage is 2d6.
How many attacks? 1?
Now you're going to take 2 attacks each. You can actually roll them now, so we can keep moving fast.
All right, so that's 3 hits for 13, 15, and 18.
13, 15, 18. Tom, you can roll the 5th one for me, please.
What was the damage? 2d6 plus 4?
2 plus 4, yes. And it's a +5 to attack. Vin, you look like you're ready.
Yep.
Go for it.
A 10 and a 1.
10 total of 1 and a 1?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to roll the 1 for you. 4. Okay, that guy just falls on the ground. We're going to say he loses his weapon. Brooke, you go.
Adding 5 to the attack. It's a 13 and a 23.
23 is a hit.
23 is a hit. You can roll your damage.
3.
Plus,
what am I?
plus 4.
Plus 4, 7.
So 7 damage. You got to roll a save for that. Save for 15.
13 was the first attack. Sorry.
Made it.
Made it. 13's a miss.
I'm sorry. Am I adding the +4 to that damage?
You take the first damage, but not the second.
So that's what was the total?
Yeah, you had. Would you 3 plus 4?
It was a 3 plus 4, right? So it was
Yeah,
3.
that you take, but you don't take the additional bleeding damage.
Okay.
Good.
Second attack was a 19.
Hit.
That's 10 damage.
Okay, let me.
His first attack was a miss.
Yeah, first one was a miss.
So that's 10 damage.
Save versus that.
Mm-hmm.
Miss the save.
Okay, so you take another 5.
It's 10 plus 5. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
24 and a 21.
2 hits. Roll damage.
12 and 11.
And 2 saves.
Jeez.
When I'm rolling for my own guy.
Miss. And 2 misses.
Rob, you only roll
so
that.
that's another
10.
10.
One of us.
Yeah, really.
What was the damage?
23 total. 2 hits.
Got
Total 23 damage.
Okay. Thank you. 10 and 12, so 2 misses. Okay, Dan, you're up.
All right.
They're basically just surrounding you, and you're obviously being overwhelmed, and you're just fighting them off as best you can.
Do we have any bonuses?
We have
bonuses?
We have 2 unused bonuses that are just kind of sitting there.
No, I think. I think he was
shares.
Well, do we have any share
Yeah, where are we
bonuses
with
too?
shares?
Oh, let's see.
And where are we with reactions too? See if I get any kind of plus 1 or +2s.
Let's check it out. We have 88 shares.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Okay.
There you
Nice.
go.
And you got we have 66 reactions, so you have a +2 bonus to your attacks.
Okay.
And yeah, great job, guys. Everybody at home, because
Thank you, guys.
Dan needs it right now, and he just got it.
All right. Do you guys mind if I use one of these?
Go for
No?
It's
All
your
right.
choice. Oh wait,
Well, I'm asking.
1,000 stars from Ren for Thistle. Because he wouldn't dance, he loses one of his automatic rerolls on a nat 1 to be used at Tony's discretion.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
That's getting a little hairy.
I'll save it for. I'll make Vin reroll once.
Lord Ren.
And he got 1,000 stars from Scott Weber, random crowd guy. That guy should be wearing a Snuggie. Okay.
+2 Snuggie.
+2 Snuggie, yes. Oh my God, Snuggie's gonna be all the rage.
Bring
All
him
right.
back.
Bring it back. Yep.
I'm
2004 all over again.
I'm going to institute
The Red Knight's Ingenuity.
Okay.
So I'll roll attacks with advantage.
That's a good one. Go for it.
All right, 3 attacks again on Headley.
I'm going to let everybody do their attacks now, so you speed it up and do your attacks. And Seth, you can roll this time instead of Tom.
Ooh. Okay.
14.
14?
Yes.
That's a miss. That's your attack, yeah. Shit. Dan is rolling.
Oh, God. 8.
So you're just swinging through.
This is with advantage, yes.
They're blocking. You're just not getting through. They're blocking everything. That's all your attacks?
No. 22.
That's it?
All right, finally. So 8, that's 15.
He's hurt pretty bad. Okay, let's go around the room. Vin, we'll start with you first.
17 and a 16. 2 misses.
2 misses. Brooke,
This is +5, right?
+5 to your attack. 18
and a 19.
19
I'm
is a
sorry,
hit.
18 and a 16.
2 misses.
2 misses. Damien.
Great.
2 misses, 13 and 14.
16, 7, 2 misses.
All right.
Oh, wow. Seth?
An 11 and a 19.
19 is a hit.
1 hit. Roll damage, Seth. 2d6 plus 4.
I already did. It would be 6 plus 4, so 10.
All right,
10 damage.
I made the save.
I made a save. Okay, so that's your round. Your round is spent just battling back and forth, and none of your shots are going through. You're getting deflected every way. And again, you're just backing up constantly. You're starting to get close to the wall because you have nowhere to go, and they're just like pushing you forward.
Okay.
You'll be there in about 2 rounds if it affects you. Next round, let's do it again. Tom, you're up for rolling. Everyone else roll as well, and do your attacks.
21.
Hit.
Wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, 21's a hit?
Yeah.
Okay. 20.
Hit.
23.
All hits.
All right.
So they're backing you off. All of a sudden, like you pivot, you duck, you come through, hit them upside, and then go across the neck at the end. The crowd gives a whoa.
All right, so that's it's a total of 47 damage on those 3 hits.
Okay, oh, good. I was doing math. I was like, oh, we went way past it. So you come up, you stab it in through him. You go up, you knock his helmet off, and then come around with a Kopesh and go like hook him with the blade, and it chop his neck, and his head gets ripped off. The whole crowd goes, "Wow!" They love it.
Morale check.
Everybody roll a morale check. If you roll 1 through 5, you back up about 10 feet.
3.
2.
17. Oh.
So 2 guys back off like, oh my God, what is this guy? What is this guy? That's how they say it too, like Italian. Like, what is this guy? Hey-oh! You chop his head off. We're all friends here. What happened? Okay, so that is your battle. You completely finish him, and right now the crowd's going nuts. What do you do? I'll give you a choice here. You have how many attacks? 3 attacks here, right?
Yeah.
So every attack you give up, you can play to the audience what you just did, and it will earn you more fame.
Ooh. How many fighters are left?
4.
4. How many of them backed off?
2.
Okay.
Now, fame is going to be valuable. Everyone you give up in this round, I'll give you a +1 to fame.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I'll
6 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
3.
Oh wow! So you just do it. Do it right now. Show us. That had Doppler effect on it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, you do it. They go nuts. They love it. They're throwing their popcorn. They're throwing their children. They're throwing everything.
Crush
They're going nuts. So the guys around you get the guys who stayed roll morale checks again because they feel like everyone's going crazy.
7.
7.
Oh.
17.
Okay, so they both stay.
19.
The 2 guys come at you and attack. Let's do an extra. Actually, you lose this round. You guys
Right.
take your 2 attacks.
Okay, I got 1 miss that was like a 7, and then I have a 20 no crit.
I had a
And
9 and a natural 20.
Okay,
I'm still in the fight, too.
do your attacks.
Wait,
no, I thought there was only 2
I have-
guys.
No, two guys went through.
Who died is the
One of us
question.
is dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, so hold off 1 second. We'll let them go, and then we'll come back to just a party here.
Do I rolled 2, right? I rolled.
For now on,
You already backed away.
we're doing this right now. This is Damien, and this is Vince. You have 1 attack, and you have 120.
12 damage on my hit.
And on Vin's natural 20, you're gonna have to take the bleeding damage.
All right, let me roll Constitution save here. Made it. Okay. All right, so your hit's done.
It was 20 damage total.
20 damage, so you're gonna take
Right,
30.
it's 2d6. Are we roll? Had I roll?
2d6 plus 4.
Yeah. That was. Oh no, it was 19. Sorry, I added 5. It was 2d6 plus
Shouldn't it be
4.
16?
You said 2d6.
Yeah.
Plus 4.
Right.
Right.
The most you could roll is.
Is
19. I rolled a 19.
How?
2d.
How is that
'cause
possible?
I rolled a natural 20.
No, but
No,
would you
with the
double? You doubled
damage.
first.
I doubled first and added 4.
Oh, did you want him to do that?
So what'd you roll?
I
You rolled 10 then.
I rolled.
No.
No, but no, I had.
He
hold
must
on.
have rolled like.
It was 19 damage. It was 19 damage total.
How'd you
right?
get to 19 damage?
You said
right,
plus
so
4.
subtract 5. That's 14. So you
Oh,
rolled 7.
you doubled it and added 4.
You must have rolled 7
Whatever.
somehow.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was 19
7
minus
7 would have been 14 plus 5 would have been 19.
Okay, so it's
You can't double a number and then add 4 and get an odd number.
Oh.
What the hell did I do?
Can't
Vin-
double stab a double stab.
I'm re-rolling it. No, you're right.
Just do it.
You're right. I'm re-rolling it. Here. So it's a 10 doubled is 20 plus 4.
19.
Great.
Oh my god.
Okay, so 20.
Using Common Core over here.
Oh, you know what? I added 5. That's why. Because I thought you said add
Right,
5.
that's
Okay,
what I
okay.
said.
That's
You
why.
added 5.
All these
Yeah.
numbers, everybody screwed me up.
All right, what's the total damage?
So
that
now
I'm
it's
taking?
30 total because of the bleed damage.
30.
20 plus a 10 damage.
20
The
plus
bleed.
10.
So you take 30 damage.
Oh, the
Two sources, 20 and 10.
so the blood damage doubles too.
Double damage is 10, which is half, whatever it is.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Okay, that's the end of that round. You go back into battle. Holgar, you get your attack this round, and we're going to do everybody at the table here.
I'm gonna wait. Is everyone still backed off?
It's just 2 guys on
Unless
them.
you,
Right.
yeah, they would attack. They just get
Yeah.
scared for a round, so they're coming in now.
Okay. So 4.
All right,
Yep.
so I'm attacking.
Yeah,
Just pick a guy.
Just
Doesn't
pick
matter.
a-
Yeah, all my attacks are going on to one guy.
Yeah. Everybody roll.
Yes, that's a critical.
We're gonna say you attack it around.
Another critical.
Starting at Rob, going around the table.
And a 20. 3 criticals, baby.
Wow.
Oh,
I think you
Nice.
actually just killed 3 of them. Probably.
you might have. If you kill Rob on the first 2, you can put the next one to Damien.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna roll my damage. So the first hit is. First hit is for 23.
Todd reminding of the bonuses. Don't forget the bonuses.
Second hit is for.
Peter Heffernan is throwing snuggies.
Second hit is for 21. Third hit is for 29. So 23, 21, 29.
23, 24, 29. So,
23, 21, 29.
okay, so you kill the first one. You you stab him down. You go over to Damien's character, and 29 was the last one.
Yeah.
So you just like leave the Kopesh into his body for a second. I'll give you a free. Are you not entertained?
Oh my
The Kopesh is embedded into your chest, and like
Oh
you're just
my
having trouble
God.
moving.
brutal.
Okay, guys, roll a morale check. If either of you roll a 1 through a 5 this time, you just flat out run from him.
18.
2.
A 2. So one just takes off and just runs.
Should I roll that too?
Yeah, yeah.
Morale check? Okay.
Definitely, although you're not going to get very far. So
Very fitting.
you get on the floor. Plead for your life.
Please, don't kill me! Don't kill me! Please, don't kill me! Please, don't kill me.
I'm so weak. I'm so helpless.
Have mercy! Don't kill me!
The longer you don't kill him, the more he has.
Oh. Do I get a free?
He's not going to stop.
Do I get
Do
a
the
free-
robot.
He's not gonna stop.
I got a free action?
I still have the thing like sticking out.
Yeah, oh, you rolled the ones. I'll give you a free action, guys.
I stomp on the Kopesh.
Oh, man! You get it for another frame point for that one.
Yeah!
That's infamy right there. Okay.
No mercy.
So I guess I didn't do my attacks.
No.
What gave that away, Scro?
Yeah. So he goes for. Okay, so give me attacks on you guys, and you died. You died. So you
I
still
think
go.
it's just me at attack. It's a 23 and a 21.
Both hits.
2 hits.
So
Brooke?
it's
I had a 23.
Hit.
And the other one was
away.
yeah. Don't you
Oh
ran
yeah,
away?
right away.
Oh, you would have ran away
that's right.
after the attack.
That's right. Second one.
Okay, so you run.
The first damage is 12. The second is 11.
I keep running away.
All right, let me roll.
And then and that.
Guys out there in TV
Made
land,
it.
I need give me some d20s. I'll let you guys roll the last rounds. Facebook, give me
Do it up.
d20s. The first 2 is the first guy. And now that's it. The first 2 I got are the first ones that I use. I'm gonna look on Twitch and on Facebook.
So he's only in combat with one person then, right?
Sarah 4 rolled a 7,
Yeah.
and
Just
Lauren
like
rolled
the-
a 13. I got it. We're done.
I made the first save. I rolled a 1 on the second Constitution save.
Okay, you just take the dash.
So another 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the one that stays behind goes over, is completely demoralized, but he's trying to take you out. He attacks you. You block both. You're on like a bit of a frenzy right now. Go and then you go. And let me know what your attacks are.
All right, 3 attacks on Vin.
Death.
29.
Death.
26.
That's a miss. I got it right here. It's a miss.
And 29.
Right under Spires. The Dwarven
29 's a
Kingdom
miss,
of Kingdom.
All right.
Hogar needs a 32.
Brooke, what
It's
is
right here.
where is the guy that's running right now? Where's he go?
He goes to the bathroom.
So he runs across
The hole in the floor.
number 1 and number 2.
He's throwing up.
Number 3.
Number 3. a little bit of 3 and 2. A little bit of 3
it's like
and 2.
the guy.
A little bit 3.
It's like the guy in Gladiator when they're like they tie together. He just like
Oh, he pees himself. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so the guy's like throwing up in the middle of the field. 3 hits. It's probably gonna be a kill.
3 hits on Vin. 17, 18, 15.
Okay, it takes all 3 to kill him, but you kill him. So you cut him down.
I guess I'm dead.
Everyone cheers again. I'm gonna give you another fame point because you're on like a roll right now.
I see that. I throw up even more.
You're not even looking. You're just throwing up.
Yeah,
What do you do
okay.
to the last person?
I'm gone, right? Oh, he's
No,
getting me.
you're going.
You went home. You're home
Oh,
now,
he's getting me.
and everything is fine.
the guards let you re-enter to the part where they
Oh,
locked you out of.
Did you not want to fight today?
Come on.
So
Okay,
you
here I
walk
am.
up to him. He's throwing up. You're basically just standing over him.
I stand out. I look up at the crowd, and I just go like this.
Oh God.
Okay, we're gonna live it up to the audience, Facebook audience and Twitter audience. Give us yays or nays. Actually, on Facebook, give us emojis for
Thumbs up for the Facebook.
Reactions.
thumbs up. Yeah, give us thumbs up
Thumbs
if
up.
you think that he should live, or
If he should rip his heart out.
I ran away
yeah,
twice.
hard out, rip the heart
I ran
out,
away
and the thumbs
twice,
up is live.
remember? I ran away twice.
Yes.
On Twitch, just give us yay or nay.
Or you can use the newest emoji, the care emoji.
Yeah, if you want to
Vinny
hug him.
hates that one. That's Vinny's least favorite emoji.
That's the guy
Ever.
presenting his heart.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go.
Joe Donnelly
I
says
take it
says
out
the guy
myself.
says your guy is pooping himself right now.
Both.
Let's see. Ooh, I got Derek Luxon comes in with a thumbs down. We have a mix of blues and reds coming up. It's pretty down the middle. Oh, there's one care emoji. There it is. Oh, there's several care emojis. Someone's spamming care emojis. It's definitely Percival. It's not Percival. Some thumbs up. It's more life than death on Twitch. Let's see. It is more life than death. And just Lorana Michelle saying, "I love the care emoji."
Me too. Me too.
It's more
Lorena.
life. It's more life than death.
Wait, the crowd is telling me to let him live?
Mercy.
You're saying show mercy, yeah.
Oh.
Who's he become, Dan?
Mercy.
Who's Holgar become?
I don't know,
He's so
man.
disappointed that
Oh my God.
he's not gonna have to murder any more people.
Do I think this will positively affect my fame?
Oh my God.
I don't. You You're in the moment. Whatever you think.
All right.
Yes, thank you. Forgot about that guy. Oh,
Sorry. Well, that was in my stomach.
All right, whatever. I put him out of his misery.
What do you mean?
Oh, wow.
You know what
With
that
what?
means.
With what?
Wow.
Probably his weapon.
You feel the blade come
Well, he has a couple different things.
You feel the blade come around your neck, and you feel like, oh, maybe he's holding my chin up, so when I throw up, it'll be better. And all of a sudden, that's not it. That's not it at all.
Oh man.
And that is it. Everyone cheers. They go nuts. So, they don't really care that you didn't do it. There's no real reaction. I'll roll for it. Roll a 1. And I rolled a 1.
Oh, yes! You said it.
It's not
That's
good
not
for you.
good. That's bad.
It's bad
It's
for
not
you.
good.
No, not good. I was saying they're all just fine with it because they don't care. They love you, except I
Unless
roll a
you
1.
rolled a 1.
And I just rolled a 1. So a lot of them go, boo! Boo!
You had a
Wait a
choice.
second.
Boo, Hogar. Boo.
You had a choice.
Oh, you want to use there was a roll against me. You want to force me to reroll?
Yeah, reroll that one.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
because
God!
that makes no
If
sense.
you roll another one,
You guys all okay with this? He just used that reroll.
Oh no, it does make
I
sense
guess so.
though.
Here it goes.
Because the crowd wanted you to let him live.
Look at his eyes.
Yeah, I know.
Vin wants the
That
natural
makes
one.
sense. That makes sense.
8. So no, they're fine with it. They're like, boo! Now we love him.
Fine.
He's still good.
Fine.
Wow. Good job changing your fate there. They throw you roses. They throw you food. They throw you all sorts of things. They're happy. They're excited. Everyone's dead.
crazy.
And you walk off a hero, beloved by Queensland.
Wow.
We're gonna head
Oh my
over
God.
to you guys in the tower, and we're gonna do a short rounds and end it all up right here. So you guys been with Kelkin for a while. And Mortimer comes out of the room after maybe like 10 minutes, and he's doing other duties and such, and you're just there going over what happened. So right now, we're going to say that you guys know exactly what happened the day of. You have all the details like you watched the episode. So, because you got it for everyone obviously he knows for all the people, the accounts about what happened. You can now ask a question that you yourselves as players don't know the answers to, because you know everything that is to be known in episodes.
We know who's running the Red City now. This Goblin. Who's running the rest of the civilizations that are left?
Solst.
Who's in charge of Solst? Who's in charge of Ravensclaw or
Solst. Solst is a wizard called Aurelius. We know that he was demoted when you defeated the Walking Tower. But now that Hadhel is gone, he was put in charge of Solst once again. Solst has a giant shield around the entire city that is put up by several hundred wizards, and they are keeping the fire out. Ravensclaw is lawless. I would say every month there's someone else who's running it, who claims that they are the new governor. Let's see. The Sunken City is now ruled by Mayor Ginty. Before him was Mayor Linger, before he was kidnapped. And before him was Mr. Fint, Arky, your friend. Rhaegar, King Bellaman, who's getting up there in years, he is still the king of Rhaegar, and he is anxious to help you as well. Once he found out you, Findelar, were a collector's champion, they were very eager to prepare for your coming. Queensland is ruled by the Queen. That is something to tell you. The Queen actually has taken mortal form and is ruling Queensland, mostly in mortal form and from the confines of the royal chambers. Sometimes she is in Queen's Reach, sometimes she is in Queensland, sometimes she is in her castle to the far east. It's a very unusual time.
Any other agents appeared?
The Queen is the only ancient that we have known about. I have not felt the presence of the Keeper since the day Dragano came. But yet I do see that the red sky has not made its way here to our light. But it does permeate all around us in all different directions.
What's happened?
Perhaps the Keeper's light is still present Perhaps they are detained. Perhaps they are captured. Perhaps they are in combat. I do not know the answer, but it seems that there is time left.
What of the orcs?
The orbs?
The orcs.
The orcs. I do not know anything of the orcs. The orcs clans were in the woods near the elvish kingdom of Falindor, and there's another one to the south of the Red City's lands. But I imagine the orcs died or hid as best they could. I know your friend Lump was his name?
Yes.
Lump went to live with the orcs for many years, but I have not seen him since.
Okay.
All right.
Where do we begin?
Depends on what you want to do. Wherever you feel like you could be of help. The Red Goblin wants you to come to him. You could go there. Maybe you could defeat him. But you are walking into a trap of sorts. Dragano is in the sky. The Queen is present and ever more powerful. It's up to you to choose your adventure here.
Maybe we can get to Rhaegar and see if there are any... King Bellman is able to help us to then go to the Red City.
Yeah, I'd like to. I think that's a good first stop, is Rhaegar, and then see if we can find some of our old friends.
Yes.
Kelkin walks to the door and opens the door. He goes, Captain Mortimer, please come in. He walks in. Yes, Kelkin. He goes, they wish to go to Rhaegar. Can you be sure that after their rest, sometime tonight perhaps, you could take them and they can sleep on the ship and they can make their way there? Of course, no problem. He leaves.
Sounds good. We're gonna need help to take out this goblin king.
Now,
Yeah.
before you go, I have some things I wish to give you. They will aid you on your adventure. I hope you put them to good use.
Thank you, Kelkin.
Now we're gonna head over to Thistle and Kuzra. You guys walk into the land of the giants, as it was called in by King Locken of Greystone, and you walk in, and again you're in a situation similar to when you were in a dark back in season 2, where the sky is purple, and you don't even see the ceiling anymore. That's just how high it is. It's almost like there's atmosphere here. It's almost like you're outside. It's pretty much like that. In the very far distance, you see mountains. You see boulders, rocks. It's very desolate. But you see things here that are quite unusual. You see large beasts, creatures, kind of like dinosaur-like. You also see giants, some that are 30 feet tall, and you see in the distance there's at least 2 giants that are probably about 300 feet tall, and they're just walking amongst the mountains. In the far distance, in the mountains, pretty much between those 2 giants where you wish you didn't have to go.
Thanks.
Would it be an adventure if they didn't have to go there? You see atop a mountain is a large structure. And at the bottom of that mountain, you see a large door, which you can spot from here pretty much, which is similar to the door you just came out of. It's just a straight journey to there. I am sure that the giants are not friendly.
I believe that.
7-4 just hit it on the head, which I'll tell you. 7-4 goes Titans. Tony has Titans.
I was going to say it, but...
That's exactly what they are. Yep. Very good.
I mean, we really don't have much of a choice. We need to get there, right? So.
All right, we could take them.
I would like to avoid as many as possible.
Honor goes over to Kuzra and hits Kuzra on the back. You ready to take on some giants?
On the back or on the rump?
On the rump. Whatever's appropriate.
Oh, he's got a back too.
Then the back.
Oh
Why
my
would you
God.
choose?
Because he's
That's like I said, I go hit, Tom on the back. His back or his butt? His back.
Because he's like
Back of his butt.
What do you say, Kuzra?
If he hit me on the butt, I tap him on the butt back.
Okay. See where you started? See what you did?
Oh boy, here we go.
That's it.
You're a terrible person. Okay, so you guys make your way into the land of the giants, and we're going over to Archie-Fint. Archie-Fint, you wake up the next morning, and you see, you hear outside this large tank rolling up. The tank is probably about 15 feet high, has these large tires on it, and the tires have spikes on the outside of it. And you see it's all the spray painted, the Rapture. It has like a whole picture on it, things like that. And Gerald's out there, and you get out there. You just woke up, and Sparky is out there ready, and Volt is out there, and they're all looking at it. And Gerald's like, "What do you think? Right? You know, this is pretty good, right? Much better my old days. You know."
It looks great, Gerald. You did a good job.
Thanks. I think it looks pretty good. I'm proud of this. You know, and if you're gonna give him one, give him one for me.
I will. We'll do it in style, thanks to you.
Yeah. Wish I'd go with you, but I guess I can't. I have a thriving art business.
In the apocalypse.
A gallery.
People need art. People need art more than ever now.
They have to record it.
People look at my art, and it sustains them. Right.
Recording
Thank you,
history.
sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Voice from nowhere.
One of your paintings.
Huge fan.
Thank God for that guy. It's most of my business. But yeah, people love my artwork. So otherwise, I would be right there fighting with you. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll miss you.
If you invited me, I would come. But no, I can't. I have a lot of pictures to paint. No, I can't.
I understand.
I have to go.
Jacques is just like, what did I get myself into with this?
He opens it up and goes, shh. Can we freaking go right now? If you're done. Don't wait for me. Don't go without me.
Oh boy.
Okay, I brought some beer. I don't know what outfit to wear, but I brought like 5 different outfits. I figured, if we're out there for 5 days, I'll have 5 outfits. And yeah, I got some food from the bar. From Smithy Jr.
Young Smithy.
Is I put everything in?
Smithy Jr.
And he goes, okay, I'll take some of that, actually.
Jacques like, what's all this? The Royal Highness's matched luggage?
Matched luggage? It's my industrial hair dryer, and I can't live without it.
So much stuff she brought.
Oh, that's much lighter. That's much better. Okay, sorry.
All right. Well, yeah, we can go, Jacques. Let's load up into the tank, I guess. Looks big enough for a bunch of us to ride in.
All of a sudden, you see the gate open, and you hear music playing. Well, cue music in post right now. You hear music playing, and you see slowly walking out of the shadows. You see all these suits walking out with the gnomes inside of them.
Wow.
All the different suits. There's one suit all blades on it. There's one electro suit. There's one suit as like an arachnid, like a spider. There's a smaller suit with all daggers and like guns on it. Everything else, and they're all walking out. And it's all your people here. So I'm pretty sure Volt is going to go with you. And Evan, if you're watching, you can tell me otherwise if you don't. Are you in one of the suits?
Spider suit.
Oh, you're calling the suit. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, I'm going.
Okay. You want to call one of the suits?
I don't know which one. I don't know.
There's an underwater suit, which is perfect for now. Want to do an underwater suit?
Perfect for desert.
I wanted to see him say yes. No. I like how you were right now. It's perfect for right now.
I want to see.
Wait, without the beer?
Underwater suit. Where
Sell
we going?
me this pencil.
The desert.
Okay, sell me this pencil.
Yeah.
Go ahead, try. Just try. Yeah, All right.
Oh my God.
Nice try.
Which suit do you want? The other
The
one?
blades.
The blades? Okay.
Blades.
I want the one that I was playing
The
with the
electro
first
suit?
time. Yeah, the electro suit.
Is there a fire suit? I'll take the fire suit.
Seth, is your character going?
That sounds good.
But
What was
Is your gnome going?
Urkel or whatever his name is definitely going.
Oh, he's gonna go. And Tom, finally, last gnome. Are you gonna go?
No way. I got the store all to myself.
Smart move. Corny just went to store manager.
Possibly owner.
Possibly over.
Possibly
Cornies.
with every death, he moves up the corporate ladder.
Right now, he's hiring Gerald to do the lettering on the leafing on the door.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh
could you get Corny's
Corny's General
Corny's
Wares.
corner.
It's just Corny's corner.
Oh,
Wow.
He's just getting an estimate. That's all.
Checking it out.
Just feeling it out, just in case I have to budget for it.
Gerald, I might need that sign changed and the number on the door changed.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, he's sleeping in Arky's bed every day. He's like living wearing Arky's clothes, like it's like Lando wearing Han Solo's clothes.
He goes upstairs, throws the alarm clock out.
So you're heading into the Atlanta Giants. You guys are heading to Rhaegar. You have just won your match, and people love you. Thanks to a reroll. And Gnome Patrol is now a thing. You guys walk up to the gates, and the gates start opening. Gnomes nearby are just like.
Marching to certain doom.
Jinty comes up, and he goes, Arky, good luck.
Thank you, Jinty.
When you go outside, we're going to help you with the defenses. But once you get beyond the walls defenses, you're on your own.
Yeah, I understand. We'll be careful, and we're gonna complete our mission and find Carlinger and everyone else as well.
Good luck.
Thank you.
The doors open. You guys start walking out. If this was a shot by a camera, you would see the mechs, the suits walking out. You see the tank rolling in the middle. As you guys go out there, you just hear the creatures all in the distance, like getting excited. And as you walk out, you've actually never seen the outside of this wall, and it's been raised much higher to triple the height, and it's been reinforced. So as you walk out, you're like, I hope the defenses are enough to at least get us going. You see all these cannons go. And cannons up the entire wall. Must be about 25 up, and then about 50 across. So just are firing out like crazy. And Jacques is just this shot with them to go to Jacques sitting there and driving the thing and seeing all the bright lights. He's like, oh, I like this. And Linda's in the back.
And then he remembers he's got Linda in the gunning
Oh my
seat.
God, is this gonna be like every day? Shut up, Linda. Shut up. Don't ruin this for me. And that is where we stop today's episode.
All right.
Guys, thank you.